Broken how? There's this build will never survive, and there's you'll one-shot it to ask what the fuck.
Oh, they still have man versus machine. I'm amazed. I played that so long ago when it first came out.
It was like years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This game is like more than a decade old.
Oh yeah. There's still a lot of people playing it. Clearly.
Oh my god, Team Fortress 2 came out in 2007.
I didn't play it when it just came out, but I played it around that time.
It's 15 years old. Goddamn. It's amazing.
There are people born when that game came out that are playing it now.
Wait, they're playing what now?
Team Fortress 2. It's 15 years old.
I'm still playing it.
That game is older than some of the people playing it.
Yeah, like pity. I'm saying like, you're older than me.
Yeah. So. Also,
RuneScape.
I still remember there was in fact I find the YouTube clip or whatever. It was a guy like streaming something and someone commented, "If I donate you $5,000, will you become a RuneScape streamer?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, bro. If you donate me $5,000, I'll only stream RuneScape." $5,000 later, and then it just cuts to him playing RuneScape.
Yes, I'm learning how to play RuneScape. The problem
That's
is
what he said.
He's
like, I guess I'm playing RuneScape. Let's see if I can find the clip too.
When I started playing Barbarian, I was crushing man's skull like sparrow's egg between my thighs. And I think, why you always have to be Barbarian, Zangief? Why can't you try being Nerdy Wizard? Then I have moment of clarity. If Zangief is Nerdy Wizard, who will crush man's skull like sparrow's egg between thighs?
This is a good question.
I fucking love that. That's hilarious.
Where's Ghost? Oh yeah, he's right here. So it's everyone but Astra now.
God damn it. Where's Ghost? Oh, there he is.
You're so quiet.
Huh? Me?
You were so quiet.
I don't know, man.
Why did he sound so sad?
Is he always sad? He goes between sad or screaming.
You know that South Park thing? Where... Oh, no, it's The Simpsons. Where you could see when the minute Ralph's heart got broken.
You can witness the exact instant his heart shatters.
Yeah. Shit posting, that's that. That is exactly what that is.
Oh my god. Oh, video unavailable.
Oh, it's not available? What?
On this website or application. I hate this. Fucking bullshit. Oh, you're not allowed to watch videos on Discord if they contain certain things, so we're just gonna block them.
The guy got a $5,000 donation. He called his mom, and I think he exclusively said, "Mom, aren't you glad I didn't go to college?" And this, I don't care. And hangs up, and you could see his face so crestfallen.
Yeah, as his dreams are fucking coming true, and he's becoming something he's wanted to be, and his mother's just like,
Yeah, no, not even She's just like, I don't care. Hangs up, and you could see him ready to cry. And he's like, You know, I don't even
Oh,
need the
that-
approval of my mom.
I
Go ahead, Ghost.
wasn't it his dad that did that?
No, it's his mom.
It's even
Oh my
harsher.
God.
That's harsh, bro. That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, but I think I'm quiet because of the most probably most of my connection going fucking red. I don't wanna like interrupt you guys with my laggy bullshit. And also, I had like a 10 slide presentation. I wanted to show the other party, but then my internet went doo doo and
Yes.
it got skipped.
Here's what you do. You post the slides on, like, shit posting, or on planning. Oh, and 5 reasons why. Post it in 5 reasons why.
What?
What are you guys talking about?
The planning channel.
Ah. Yeah, hold on.
There you go.
Ah, but I don't get to present it then.
Then save it for the session.
Man.
Before we begin,
Then
I
would it
would
be
like to-
funny, haha?
It will still be funny.
Well,
haha. No. When you improvise a whole game and now the goblin named Poopy Butthole is your big bad evil guy. What have I done?
So I made a big doo doo this morning. I tried to cook toast in a in something other than a non-stick pan, and it stuck. It's there forever now. The bits. I can't wash it off. How
Oh god. Do you have
Wait.
anything made of wood or plastic that's, like, hard enough for you to scrape with?
I have a knife that's made of plastic.
He's
That'll,
on his way.
that'll be okay, but you might want something more flat and scrapey. Do not use anything metal, you will actually damage the pan.
I have a spatula that's plastic.
Use steel
might do.
wool.
No. Damn it.
What happens if I use iron or steel and all that?
You'll scratch up the pan.
It was in a pan. The thing
Use
that I tried to cook
sandpaper.
it in, it was. I don't have that. I don't use. What the fuck?
Sandpaper will also scratch it up. It's got, like, diamond particulate.
Use
It was
Freaky's
like a
abrasive
pot, a small
personality.
pot.
Damn.
Because I used my pan for like frying stuff with oil, and I don't want to move the oil because oil is expensive right now. Cooking oil too.
Do you have a jar? Or a bowl?
Well, every
Or a
time I
Tupperware
transfer
container?
it, I think I do. Yeah, I do. I mean, I transfer it for like cooking toast in a nonstick pan, but every time I transfer it, I notice like the oil volume or the quantity of the oil like lowers.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't wanna. That's like my last batch of
You-
oil.
Can't use the same oil forever, man.
It's only been like what? It's only been like.
You don't remember, it's been too long.
Yeah, you're gonna get sick if you keep using that.
Oh, but I have all these chicken nuggets and fries. Or how do I cook it? Oil is expensive.
Use a different thing of
New
oil.
oil! Like, you gotta buy new
Or-
oil occasionally.
Or you could just, bake it in an oven.
Or microwave.
But it's
Those
it won't be
exist.
as crispy and the
Do you want to eat or do you want to savor?
Yeah, you can't have both, Ghost. This world fucking sucks like that. You can't always afford to eat what you want. Sometimes you have to eat shit.
I just eat chicken because I like chicken. I don't care about crispiness.
I filled my gas tank the other week. $4.30 per fucking gallon of gas.
Fucking hell.
Oh.
Clearly, you all don't have an air fryer, neither do I.
My mom has an air fryer.
Exactly.
And she fucking loves that
I
thing.
can't fucking afford
Oh my
air fryer
God, that-
shenanigans.
Air fryer sounds fucking amazing.
Air fryer.
Yeah.
I wish they have air fryers for car oil. I mean, like to like save car oil.
You are where car
You know,
oil is
'cause-
not the
'cause-
same as cooking oil, right?
No, because I mean, like air fryers save oil. Wish they have that for cars. You know.
The fuck
That's
are
what I'm
you
saying.
talking about?
He's
would
talking
those
about
work?
something that'll like make it so you can go longer without an oil change or something. I don't
I
fucking know.
don't
what
know
he's talking
either. It's like it's a lubricant.
What?
Oh,
about. Ghost, have you ever even driven a car?
Well, with the sounds, I would say no.
Have you ever been in a car?
did oh, guess what? This little motherfucker right here, Ghost. Remember he asked us to buy him Sims 4?
Yeah.
And then now it finally went on sale. So I'm like, Ghost, I bought you Sims 4. And he's like, can you return it?
Ghost.
And then he's like, wait. You know, I think I'll keep it. Like, bitch. You asked me to. I said I'll let you use mine until it goes back on sale, and I even spent the extra $1 to get him the deluxe version.
Damn, Ghost.
No, because I thought you used all that money, and now I might not use it as often. I feel bad, so I wanted to.
My dude,
return
it's just
the
like $6.
money.
Do you know how much I actually paid for my full version? I paid like the full amount.
Like $400.
Well, no, not 400, but it's
The
still was
expansions paid. Expansions.
yeah. Well, I mean in comparison to the base game, freaking just base game.
Oh, I see. But you got him game plus expansions.
Well, no, the expansions was like some fucking cosmetic hats bullshit, not like pets or anything like that.
Oh.
That's what the deluxe was.
Oh, wait. Oh, the deluxe is just like extra cosmetics and outfits and all that. I thought it had some. I had some
no,
DLCs with
my dude, I got you the base game. I'm not gonna buy you the whole shebang. That's a lot of cash right there.
Okay.
Something actually kind of funny, going back to what we were speaking about earlier. I remember watching an episode of Mythbusters where they took used fry oil, strained it out really, really well, and then they just stuck that in a gas tank, and it worked perfectly fine.
A diesel tank, yeah. Diesel engines can run on cooking oil. Now, that engine was going to die after a few miles because you're supposed to A, filter it a lot more, and B, add a very small amount of ethanol to it. But yes, you can run a diesel engine on properly prepared biodiesel for a while. You'll need a specially made engine if you want to run it on exclusively biodiesel, but luckily that special engine is not like some super weird advanced technology it's hard to build. It's literally just built slightly differently. So biodiesel is, to a degree, feasible. We probably couldn't convert everything to it, but we could make a lot of stuff.
Not, yeah.
We could change a lot of stuff over to it and things would go well. Like, for instance, a lot of vegetable oil is made with, like, corn. The United States alone produces enough corn, or was it wheat? Corn and wheat, I think, to feed the entire world. And then some.
The barbarian about to slay the SmackDown on the asshole who polymorphed him. I want to see you bleed. Rumble, 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 rumble. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh god, the chainsaw.
Kamala, do you know why like cooking oil is expensive in Indonesia? Cause is it because of the Russia thing? Cause we're in good relations with the Russians.
I don't think it's with Russia. I believe it's always been like that. It's oil.
Really? Like, the last 2 weeks, I got it for like $2 or $3.
And I normally buy them like once or two. I believe the place that I bought them may be overcharging them. I'm not sure. I just buy them. And the ones that I bought is like 10 to 15 per per whole bottle.
How big is the bottle? Is it like... I don't know.
I don't know what is a good reference.
How many liters?
I'm looking on my room.
How many liters?
I think it's like 1.
That is obscene. I can get like a gallon of extra virgin olive oil.
I forgot.
Not a little. That's a way too little. That's way too little.
It might not be that. I forgot.
Like a gallon, I think.
Okay,
like a gallon or two, maybe.
Like a gallon or two of oil for $14?
Yeah, something like that.
That's completely normal.
Okay. I don't know what a good like size of was.
How many liters a gallon? Like 5 or 6, probably, roughly.
Okay, yeah, then that is. Wait, $14.
3.7 liters in a gallon.
Really?
Wait.
Yep.
Yep, 3.7 for gallon.
Jesus.
In US.
Yes, that is
according
true.
to US per gallons.
I'm literally sitting here like measuring my forearm. Like, okay, it's that big, and a gallon is that big. I'm literally like measuring containers in my head using my forearm's reference to do this.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
So
you laugh.
You're at a computer.
I didn't want to look it up.
No, but I think it is right now. The current price is like $13-14. I didn't even bother to convert it to Indonesian rupiah, but I think it is. But that's still expensive. I had it's usually like $3 or something for that price.
Ghost doesn't know the value of $1. Ghost things are expensive.
Also, yeah. Also, I think the best reference I can have is like a water tank bottle that you put on the water dispensers. I don't know what those things are called, but the one with the water you put on the dispensers.
Damn, that's a big one. But Ghost, at least in America, I don't know if it's the same in Indonesia, but the fucked nature of income is based on the location you live in. The income you get from like a 9-to-5 day job will probably just barely afford everything that you need to survive, and even then you'll still be struggling going without some things. That's what I've noticed in the jobs that I've worked. If you don't have like some sort of organized trade or some sort of like high-paying position that requires you to spend tens of thousands of dollars on additional schooling in like 8 years or 4 years of your life, and even then it's still not guaranteed.
Why do people have children?
Birth rates are declining because people are starting to ask that question and not have an answer.
Yeah.
It's literally, I guess, tradition, because back in the day it wasn't that bad, but corruption and greed have gotten so fucking out of control that now things that used to be, like, it used to be the cost of living was like, what, half or 2/3 of your income is what's supposed to be for everything, your groceries and your bills and your rent and all that. But these days it exceeds your income usually for like the average income, and I don't mean like minimum wage. I'm talking like minimum wage is like $7.25, but your income is like $14 an hour, and it's still not enough. You're still scraping And that's living alone. At least that's my experience.
I remember watching a debate about oh, should we raise the minimum wage? And one of the people who are like, no, we should not, because minimum wage jobs like burger flippers and shit is supposed to be entry level stuff. You're not supposed to live off that. You're not supposed to keep that job for years and years. And my thought is, yes, you are.
There's also the
that's the
prospect
entire
of
point of minimum wage. That is supposed to be the minimum wage that you are allowed able to live.
There's also the prospect of what is with that bullshit rule? This is not the first level in a video game designed to be challenging. This is real life. I don't care what you think the cost of living is and all that. I want how much is the work I am doing worth to the company, and what is my cut of that income that I'm generating for the company. If I generate $5,000 of income per day for the company doing whatever, what's my fucking cut? What's the percent? What is it worth? Not, what do you think I need to live? You should never be considering the local income and all that shit for that. What is my fucking cut for the worth of the work that is being done? That's what I fucking want. What's my cut? How much money do I generate a day for you?
Yeah. The entire point of minimum wage is that it is in fact supposed to be a living wage. You're supposed to be able to survive off of the minimum wage, because that's literally the entire point of it.
Oh, you can survive off minimum wage, you just won't be doing very well. And when I say very well, not doing very well, I don't mean oh, I don't have any things I want. No, I mean you're going to be sick and malnourished, and you probably won't sleep very well. You'll die in about 20 years. Or less, depending on how sick you get.
Bing bong, guys, a prominence, am I right?
Yeah, Astro's here.
You guys heard the name Samantha last
Astro
session?
is indeed here.
That?
We did hear the name
you awake,
Samantha.
Are you awake though?
That delayed reaction session.
Mostly. I've got some hot chocolate. I should be fine.
You need coffee.
Fuck you, Comical.
Disgusting.
Come on,
I knew you were gonna say that.
might,
Fuck you, Comical.
might be a lag or something.
What? What goal? What? What goes? None?
Never mind.
No, I actually didn't hear what you said.
No. Never mind.
Okay, cool.
Say it,
That's
Ghost.
definitely not gonna piss me off more.
I know.
Ghost.
Anyways.
Harboring a
So fortune
silent
shoot.
anger at Ghost.
Jesus. Alright, so who remembers what happened last session?
We spotted Providence, and Fortune tried to get off at Detect Thoughts, but was not ready, and floundered horribly.
I mean, you did get off of Detect Thoughts.
Not
You just heard him critiquing your fashion sense.
Yeah, I meant I didn't get off a proper one, though, a delve.
Ah.
I'm guessing this person is a very high-level person, so probably not going to be very easy.
That wasn't the issue. The issue was I just never got to attempt, because, by the time I had everything in order, he was gone. Because the Detect Thoughts has a really annoying and retarded, ruling in it, where it's the creature knows you have been delving to its thoughts. It knows I have. It somehow learns my entire identity, even if it had no idea who I was before. It learns my exact location. Why does it do that? That seems like extra effort on part of the magic to make happen, as opposed to you just feel something try to get in.
Yeah, I thought it was just you feel something try to get in, because
apparently it just divines up a bunch of information. This is the name,
Well,
home
the thing
address,
is,
and
like,
social security number of the person who tried to read your mind.
It's like the whole idea is the logic behind the wording of that is that you're pushing into their mind. Like it's like being on the surface of someone's, like it's being like a tiny thing on the surface of someone's head. If you're a tick on someone's head, no, it's not going to care. As soon as you start trying to drill a hole into their head,
Once you bite,
take a peek inside, they're not going to like that.
No one notices the tick on their head until it bites, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like someone trying to peer into,
like,
to look into.
You delving deeper is like biting.
Yeah, but you don't suddenly know which tick out of the room full of. If you have 8 ticks on you, and 3 of them on that spot on your head, and one of them bites, you don't know which tick bit until you start feeling around.
Yeah, you don't learn the name of the tick that bit you.
This is pointless. Wizard of the Coast doesn't hear us, and they don't care. Moving on.
The spell
But
does.
William hears us, and William cares.
Yeah, but I hate having to constantly say, DM, Mr. DM, please help.
Wizards
of the Coast didn't write this very well. Please help, DM.
Thankfully, William was kind enough to say it's only a ping in a direction.
I'm more willing to.
So we've already explained this in literally the
that's
last
fair.
session. This exact thing.
I don't remember that. I don't remember the
You were gone.
Sleep, Astro.
So,
I was tired. Okay, I'm still tired.
You motherfucker.
Okay,
Fuck
everyone.
you,
I have bad news. I found prominence, and I did not get the detect thoughts off. Or at least the deeper one. I was afraid.
Oh fuck.
So we left off with, I believe, most of the party going after him.
I don't know where he is.
So
just walked away.
What happened last session was you guys went from Karnasta to Stunica, which is a holy city to both the lizard folk and the UNT in Pustinia, and it is a neutral ground, as in there is no fighting allowed in the city. If you start something, they will end it, basically. They don't care if you do anything outside the city, like literally just leave the city walls. They don't give a shit because, corpses, they can use those. Just as long as you don't do anything inside the city. You guys.
If you shoot someone inside the city from outside the city, do they care?
Yes.
That would probably be a yes.
Oh.
No part of it is allowed to take place in the city.
Oh, okay.
But you also stopped here at the ruins of another city, where Fortune got the telekinetic.
Very unexpectedly, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna get a charm. I'm gonna get to cast a spell 3 times or something. No, you get telekinetic feet. Oh.
Yeah, that's what the soul gems do. You get a feat.
Yeah, I didn't expect.
You get a improve cantrip.
And then you guys, made it to Stanica, where you guys met Prominence, who you did not expect to be there.
I steal
Dude
his
is
wallet.
getting bread.
I steal his wallet with telekinetic. And
then Fortune went up to him, he was talking to a food vendor.
Food vendor, not him. She was just playing a coop.
Yeah.
A food vendor.
She went up to the food vendor that Prominent Silica was also talking to, and got a detect thoughts, only to the surface ones. And he was actually rather cordial, and something that completely freaked Ghost out for some reason.
When we were told that he's like this beforehand.
Yes.
And he asked her, you have very nice outfit. Where did you get it? And And then he disappeared into the crowd after thinking about a meeting.
And she took the opportunity in a weird flex to try and add world presence to her alias. Because that won't backfire.
New rule: if you manage to make me cry, you get to pull one card from the deck of anything. Oh my god, that's fucked
terrifying.
up. Oh, that is. Why would anyone do that?
Because
I'm not letting you guys pull cards from the deck. I'm not giving you guys the deck of many things. Are you fucking insane?
I mean, I've drawn the
this
entire
party-
deck of many things before and came out on top.
This party's way too chaotic to handle a deck of many things.
I'm
Like,
playing
Freaky-
lawful.
Freaky would try and keep us like contained, and he'd probably succeed for a while. But then either let's be real, my character would be the one who did it.
Well, I know how to circumvent a lot of the deck of many things fuckery. You kind of sacrifice some of the cool stuff you can get, but you come out mostly on top doing it, which is you use scapegoats, i.e. undead, or summons. Also, who would win, the Iron Bull that can turn you to stone, or the one Rusty Boy? The Iron Bull still, because it has greater range on its stone effect than the Rust Monster, and it probably has higher dex too.
I also don't think it would actually affect it as much.
Does it? It doesn't affect magic items, does it? The Rust Monster?
No.
Oh,
No,
then
does
it wouldn't
not.
affect the bull at all.
Yeah. Yeah, it specifies the same with like black oozes, non-magical.
Which I'm grateful for, but it also kind of bugs me. Well, but no, that makes sense actually. Never mind.
Aw, don't worry. That just means I, as the DM, can make one. You guys ready for a huge-sized rust monster with an aura effect?
No.
What do you mean, what
No, William.
Fucking Astro crying in Sprocket.
Crying at all my characters.
You and
Like,
your
Ryan
Warforged.
would suffer from this so much.
Oh god, it would fucking ruin Fortune.
Like this rust monster appears. Orion and Fortune just go into a bowl and cry.
Immediately unload everything they have on it while running away.
It's curl into ball, try not to cry.
Cry
a lot.
It's just it's that meme, but it's Fortune covered in rust particles.
Orion holding the corpse of his gun.
Just the wood.
You were so young.
Well, it's already cremated,
baby.
so
It's not cremated, it's oxidized.
it'll be dust. Don't worry.
Make armor out of rust. Joke's on you, it's already rusted.
I think Orion would hold it and cry and be like, "My baby."
But
He's quite a...
Now, would I know that if Prominence can sense things from the ground? Because I have a feeling that he does.
I mean, he's Earth Cult, so he might have tremor sense. I mean, there's next to nothing that gives you tremor sense as a player character, but you know NPC magic.
Yeah.
DM rolls to hit against my 21 AC. Oh, that's a crit. I'm gonna smite on top of that, and I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
A what saving throw?
Nice. A wisdom saving throw.
I see.
What animal did
Fuck.
you use in the level 21 shot?
It was a monstrosity. No, it was a bullet.
What CR is that?
Like 2.
Oh damn.
William, am I able to find Steed a bullet? And
Yeah,
I don't
that
believe
is
so. It's a monstrosity.
That is
It's a
also
monstrosity.
CR5.
Oh, okay.
It's a monstrosity. It is not a beast.
Yeah.
No.
Does it have to be
yeah,
Does it have to be a beast?
I think it
I
does.
believe
Wait,
Oh.
no, I don't think it
all,
does. Because
all
I
the
think
examples
monstrosity
is a beast.
cooler. Actually, certain monstrosities are cooler. Some
I
beasts
thought
are
it can
pretty
be like Fey and Fiend, undead too.
No,
No,
it's
those are
a
what
spirit
come
that's
out.
considered those.
Ah, right.
They are not
Forms.
specified need to be. It's just what they are classified as in the animal form.
Yeah, but
So no, you
would
can't.
prominence have tremor sense?
Oh,
No. It just says you summon a spirit that assumes the form of an unusually intelligent, strong, loyal steed. Appearing in an unoccupied space within range, the steed takes on a form that you choose.
Alright, Porkers, let's go. By the way, Sam, Porkers was the brains of that operation.
and here I thought it's just bees. Okay, I need to play a paladin again.
Yeah, I thought it was just
Considering the fact that your first one didn't get his steed the entire fucking campaign.
Aren't you already playing a paladin?
I will play a paladin later.
I thought you were going to murder me.
No, it's not. No, his character in Dragon Lords is a paladin.
Oh, I was talking about Orin.
No.
I know.
Anyways.
The joke's on you. I have two paladins.
So yeah. By the way, Payday, you guys came to this country in order to find a spy that the IAG had infiltrate the Earth Cult. He is a furbolg, red hair, and one arm.
I swear, this is a reference to something. A man with red hair. It's an Ace Ventura reference.
Occasional whistling blow because we gave the halfling. What?
The halfling woman that from the session, I gave her this whistle signal whistle. I think that's the name.
Man.
She's gonna possibly be blowing it on random occasions, and it's gonna be annoying. So just reminding you.
Like a child with a pot and pan.
Yep.
Prominence is going out of the city, right?
We don't know.
No.
He rolled like a 29 on stealth.
He did?
Yeah.
He rolled stealth?
He did.
Oh, motherfucker! I didn't watch like with view. I used video like audio only to save data. I didn't see that.
Anyway.
So never mind then. We don't know.
So it's about 5 p.m. right now. You're in the city. What do you guys want to do?
Alright.
I reported prominence to Lady Alice. Sylvie Alice Day.
Lady
Yes.
Alice.
Did Fortune at least tell us what she got from the surface thoughts?
The big A.
He likes my fashion sense.
I don't know whether to be flattered or not, but I'm gonna go with silently horrified.
Did he?
That's not surprising of him. He's a nice guy most of the time.
Did he tell you where
When
he's
he's not.
going?
No. He also thought of something important, but Freaky, for some reason, did not remember that part, but remembered all the bullshit.
You only remember the
that's not the
compliments.
I think it's more my brain said, is that important? Well, you're not allowed to have that.
He said something about a meeting with a woman named Jessica going to kill him. Or no, Samantha going to kill him. If he's late.
Oh, I see. Quick, let's make him late so Samantha kills him.
Then we kill Samantha.
Which one?
Both.
Rings colon.
Both mate. The wife.
Orion, you want a sending stone colon right now?
Ryan,
Actually,
I need your services.
sure.
I need you to shoot Samantha in the face.
Sure.
Which man?
She's dead.
Why are your characters just weirdly violent all of a sudden?
Because Astro's chosen.
Because Astro is.
I have chosen both.
He woke up this morning and he chose.
I'm actually like kind of concerned about about Orion because it's like, oh, I was just following orders, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Well, like,
Whose orders?
it's not his.
Fortune.
His thing isn't even like it following orders. He just has a very skewed sense of morals.
You know what, Astro? I think you have a very sense of morals.
Skewed.
Skewed
Fucked up.
sense of morals.
It means fucked up. And yes, I might.
Oh.
not fucked up, like slightly shifted. Anyways,
Oh, okay, yeah. They're not
Uh.
skewed.
anyway, so what do you guys want to do?
You want a sending stone colon about that?
Does like she does say like say Samantha, right? Fortune?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will sending stone colon and be like, hey, someone named Samantha is might be involved with this. Do you know anything about that?
Where's Samantha right now? Well, she's not home. Said she had something to do.
He
don't freak
answers
out.
like he answers like he didn't answer, like he just says, Samantha, where is
Samantha would probably like just poke her head around a corner and be like, "Yes."
Okay.
Never mind.
Thought I heard you in the other room. Think we're haunted.
Oh no.
Again.
Where is Aisha? Where is she?
Where are the other trucks going?
Where's
that
Rachel?
child dwelling?
I mean, she's in Aisha's room.
All right. Yeah, no. Also, you met the Prominence and he didn't kill you.
Mm.
What do you mean?
Don't ask me, ask Fortune. I wasn't there.
The hell are you right now?
Want T capital?
Where? You want T capital?
Snake people?
We're in the pissy desert. Sucks.
Justinia.
Does Colin know what a Yuan-Ti is?
Snake people, you'd like them.
They're very business oriented. I'm pretty sure like his parents might introduce him to some, maybe.
I mean, if they run a whole nation, I think everyone knows about them
Yeah.
at this point. There's too much. Like, this seems like a technological era advanced enough to have standardized schooling.
Yeah. Colin
Fair
just
enough.
says.
Plus, yeah, literally, Colin's country is right here, so that actually does make sense.
Yeah, it's like, so who lives in the country next to us? Oh.
So Colin just says like, so what are you doing calling me? Go chase after him.
Well, you meant in someone named Samantha.
Okay.
We don't know where he went.
Well.
Yeah, we don't know where he went.
No, Colin didn't know.
I mean, even if it's my wife, what are you gonna do?
Killer.
No.
I don't. Orion. Oh, actually, no. He would answer pretty fairly.
Torture information
I-
algorithm killer.
Yeah, I'd try interrogate her, see what she knows, and then she is as dangerous as we think. Probably kill her.
He hangs up.
Alrighty, fair enough. Orion's just like, huh?
You guys.
Why did he hang up?
I don't know if that actually works that way, but yeah, let's just say yeah, sure.
He just puts the stone down and walks away.
Yes,
Doesn't answer.
it does.
It's a
Where'd he-
flip stone.
You know, Orion's just like,
Yeah.
where'd he go?
Colin just says click and then puts it down.
Well, William, these are Acquisitions Incorporated, so it's a flipstone.
But yeah, Astro,
Yes.
you guys were told keep to the southern districts of the city. The western is the church, is a church district. The eastern is military district, and the north you will die, or you will be killed.
My gamer senses are telling me he's in the North District.
I want to go.
Well, unless we are going to be snakes or lizard folk, I don't think we can go there.
Orion's gonna go get some snake bitch.
Gonna go what?
What was
No.
that again?
Orion's gonna go get laid.
You see across the way what you
You
think is a
fucking
one-team
scam.
Allison. Very, very long hair. Brown hair. Very
Also, by the way, last session you guys did also come across a crazy gnome woman in the desert.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
still working on that. Who are you? Shut up, voice number 7.
What should we do about her?
Oi! I hate the number 7. Call me something else.
Shut up, voice number 7.
No,
Fuck
you
you.
guys were 12 through 15, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
7
this
is
is
a
Sam is 12.
piece of shit of a number.
I believe I was 15 or something. 15
You
or
were
14.
14. Fortune was 13.
14.
Oh,
Yeah.
how lucky.
Do you keep notes of this?
Sometimes, but others I just remember. And she had the burst cactuses.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Well,
Oh yeah, also, go fighting in the city.
Yes.
Where
Uh,
are these
so-
people?
I suggest we move east and spread out. If you guys have any familiars, might want to use that to look into the hidden places.
Unfortunately, I don't have any, but I think I remember Fortune having a little bat.
Hoofs the
Didn't
bat.
Didn't you?
Yeah. Hoofs the bat. Yes?
Alright,
Full vampire bat.
try and fly
Very ugly.
over to the east and see if we can spot him.
Yeah.
Or anyone of interest.
Looks to the east, to the ocean of people in the busy bazaar. Okay.
I mean, he's very distinguishable. He's a Dow.
Go now, my bat.
The other people here are mostly lizard folks and Yonties. They have snake or at least
Not a
very
Dao.
scary skin. He's a son of a Dao.
Yeah, he's a Shinasi.
Yeah.
But he still has very, very black skin.
Looking for our Furbolg and
Wow.
for prominence.
Ow, son of a Dow.
Yes. I'm gonna summon up a giant centipede, which is a small creature, and
Do you have any idea how
it's
noticeable
small
that is?
dude.
You just literally start casting shit in the middle of this. Itty?
Fine, I'm not gonna do that then. Alright. We'll go on foot.
How do you even...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
like, Fortune might be okay, because it's like, bat! Go bat! Which is a bit, like, side-eye, but that's about it. But I don't know about summoning a giant centipede. You know...
I thought he could, like, hide in the sand or something, I don't know.
It probably could, but it would be fairly noticeable, because it's small, that's on the bigger end of small, and also it's a venomous animal.
How would you also
How about
cast the spell?
Yeah.
Why don't you go with Scorpions instead?
What spell would you use to summon it?
Find Steed.
I don't think
You
that's
are not fine steeding a fucking... You are not a tiny creature.
I used find Steed on a swordfish.
I'll Steed.
Could
Yeah,
Festo
because
have a giant
swordfish-
centipede as a mount?
Because
No, he
fine
wouldn't.
steed is like a swordfish is a large creature.
You could ride the sword.
A giant centipedes are small. You cannot do that,
Yeah.
Astro.
A swordfish is like 10 feet fucking long. Like, on
Festo's
average.
I mean, what if I was
Yeah,
playing a
Festo.
fairy paladin? Like,
You'd still be considered small. I mean,
First of all, it's a terrible idea.
William, it's an awful mount anyway.
I know,
And
but like,
this is not happening.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. I'm not gonna cast that.
yeah, medium or large. Like that's. I'm sorry, but like that's.
Yeah, I'm not gonna cast it. I'll spread out on foot then to the east.
It's also a 10-minute casting time.
Oh fuck, you're right.
As well as Find Familiar. It's an hour.
Yeah, but I already have the
Getting
familiar.
rusty.
I already have the familiar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just poofing it.
Oh yeah, you have it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I never dismissed the familiar, I just poofed it. Because you can poof your familiar. You can shunt it
Anyway.
into an extra dimensional space.
Well, the bat is going. I guess we could also
Oh
try
god,
and...
Mr. Kret should never
Hold
have a
on.
fake familiar. You're dismissed.
He does
Okay,
have,
bye!
He does have one.
Oh,
Lady. His crow?
Faye?
No. Lady's a real crow.
No, I was saying he should never have a Faye familiar.
Ah.
Because he'd be like, you're dismissed. And you're like, bye! Okay.
The same would go for a fiend. Moving on.
True.
Later, batch. And
You'll
I
dismiss.
did that way too well.
Right. Well, guys, I mean, do you really need to go to prominence? We're looking for the furball.
Yeah, what do we...
I
what
just
do we
wanna
gain
go
from
to
that
the
right
bar in Stonica or something and look for.
For now, there's not much we can do about prominence. He got away, screw it.
Yeah.
We'll just... I don't know. God damn it.
There, you guys do see like it is somewhat it is like getting to be a bit later in the afternoon. Like it's still very busy, but you can see that like it's starting to slightly filter out. The place is still packed, but you can tell, like even though this is like neutral ground and it's much more diverse than it was in like Carnasta, where you were literally the only ones who weren't Yuan-Ti. It's still like 80% Yuan-Ti and lizard folk in this city.
Or it's just eating fried bread.
Salem just says like okay, new idea, prominence. I think we should still just let him go actually, but merchants talk. We may be able to ask them about what the fight was about, and if they see a what was the color? Black furball?
A furball
Yeah,
with one arm.
Furball's
It's a
blue.
football.
Yeah, he's blue.
Fuck.
Isn't that an Ace Ventura reference? Wasn't... It was like... Or no, yes. It's some sort of Jim Carrey movie reference, because it was like, describe the man. He's like, big teeth, red hair, one arm.
Yeah. William, confess your sin. Is it a Jim
You're working
Carrey
too much.
reference?
You're looking too much into this.
No.
Or maybe a...
Okay.
It's a you're thinking of The Mask. It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man.
Well, no, that was a reference to another thing even before that, but... No, there was an actual...
Oh, the Harrison Ford. It's the Harrison Ford movie, The Fugitive. Interesting.
Anyway.
You're looking way into this.
The one-armed bandit.
Well, I thought William put that in for us. I thought to find out, but I guess he didn't. I guess he just made something up. It's Caduceus. Caduceus Clay.
Hey.
I kill him. No one's allowed. No one's allowed to be that laid back all the time forever. It's 2022.
Oh, no.
No mercy. 2022. No mercy.
Alright, guys, let's ask some questions to people and ask to do our mission.
I love Taliesin Jaffe.
So we're gonna ask around Providence, or we're gonna ask around Furbolg. We should pick one.
For the furball. Fuck Prominence.
Okay. Then.
I mean, if you want to, man, but the rest of the party's gonna.
Oh, I'm doing it.
That was just a suggestion, alright? You can still ask about Prominence if... Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's better we find the Furbolg, because... What do we do if we find Prominence?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you can
Well,
still
fuck 'em.
ask.
We'll fuck him in that
No.
one. In a fight, right?
Yeah,
In a
but...
fight, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, eh?
I bet I could fight Prominence.
No, you can't.
No.
You max out at like 90
By the way,
damage.
Payday.
Beldroth might be able to fuck Providence. But...
Payday, can you confirm or deny this?
Sorry, just click.
Said Beldroth might be able to fuck Prominence.
Hey. He's not always gonna go for it.
By the way, you know, like, what the group's doing, right?
Half, because I'm also half, sick. So,
Yeah.
not exactly.
Right now, we are trying to ask around the local merchants to see if anyone spotted a Furbolg with one arm and red hair.
The one-armed bandit.
Yep.
What do I roll to?
I'm gonna be really mad if this character's a red herring and that's the pun joke that William's doing.
Oh, that's good.
The funny thing is, I've seen The Fugitive.
Yeah.
Good movie. So what? Perception? Do I roll?
If you want to ask around, like do you want to just go around like the marketplace and ask? Do you want to go
Marketplace, because that's where we're looking, right?
That's what Sarah's
Yeah,
saying.
that is where like the city gates opened up and boom, you're in a bazaar.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to look into.
You guys have
Yep.
literally been in the city less than 10 minutes.
Beldroth is quite a handsome-looking man. Perhaps he can get some answers.
Sarah's was also wanting to ask around.
Okay.
So,
alright.
what do I roll?
Persuasion, investigation, either
Alright,
or
as
is
well,
fine.
as well.
Let's go investigation.
The curse has been lifted.
Alright, so Fortune, you're asking. Everyone is asking about the Furbolg, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
and
also
I'm
asking
also,
for the medical place, the hospital in the city. Yes, he has one arm. He might go to the local hospital.
I'm pretty sure that one
No.
arm is a pre-existing condition from a good while back.
Actually, Orion's gonna ask about prominence. Like,
All right.
what's the deal with him? How long he's
Really?
been here and stuff like that. What he's been doing.
They got it from the wall.
Fortune. Fortune.
Wait.
As you go around and ask about the furball, do you just ask random people? Do you ask the OMT? Do you ask lizard folk?
Specifically merchant types. People who see a fuck ton of people all day and would remember when one of them is really weird because they're a furball with one arm and bright red hair.
Yeah, you would, let's see. You would have heard about with an 18 in persuasion. Yeah, you actually would hear about, a few weeks ago, there was a furball with one arm. He was hanging around with a group. He seemed to be with a group of about 20 people or so, including a very, as he refers to them, a very lovely Genasi fellow. If you want to talk to him, he actually just left. Like he was here like an hour ago. The Genasi fellow, not the furball. He hasn't seen the furball in 2-3 weeks.
Do you know where I can find this Genasi fellow? Where he goes?
Fucking cat.
What the fuck? What's up with this Genasi fellow?
My cat is like messing with my microphone. What the hell are you doing? Why are you always obsessed with my desk? You know what? It's because I'm at the desk. That's why.
The Genasi is like Ghost. He likes that the Tabaxi brothels.
He's at cat! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. The all Tabaxi brothels.
POV Ghost sees cat.
God damn. Okay, look. Get off my desk.
POV, you're a cat when Ghost sees you. Run.
Oh my god, that's actually super good. I mean the thing that
the pink dice GM, yeah, that is really good.
Yeah.
Yes, Astro, they were never complimenting you.
I was confused. I was like, really? That's a terrible joke.
What were we talking? Oh yeah, you asked if they knew where you could find the Genasi fellow. Let's see. He'll say the person you're talking to is like a dwarven man. He's dressed like very similarly to the rest of the people. He does not have a collar around his neck, interestingly enough. But he will tell you that. Well, if I had to guess, I've seen him going off to the east, so maybe one. And he seems to be rather well off. He's got a big group. Maybe the oiled scale.
Oh, this is to Fortune?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. The Genasi is the one with the piercings on the belly and the very dark skin and the orange arm, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, I talked to him earlier. God damn it. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, he's a nice enough fella.
He is.
Yeah. He heard about me not being able to make it out of here for a while. Made a few bad business deals. gave me a pretty good amount of gold. Helped me get back home.
That's nice. That is very nice of him. Well, I like your accent. Where's that from?
I'm from the southern part of Xishan.
Oh. It's a very nice accent. Well,
Thank you.
more than be with you. You must go.
And with you. Do you need any oils or anything? Maybe polishing cloths, things like that.
I do need oil, actually. I need a very fine oil, a properly thin one.
Yeah, sure, very well.
One
I've
use
got
for things like watches. I need gun
Very
oil,
well.
basically, but that doesn't exist per se. But stuff that's for like pocket watches will do.
Yeah, he has like stuff for maintaining weapons, gear, all that good stuff. So yeah, he can very easily sell you that sort of thing.
Okay, I'll go ahead and add that to my inventory. How much is it?
This is a specialized form of oil, right?
It's for like pocket watches.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I mean, you should really have this.
Yeah, I probably do.
Let's
It's
see.
probably somewhat expensive because it'd be hard to produce, but it's expensive like in terms of oil, which is a silver piece.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up. A normal silver piece is a normal oil is 1 silver. So I'll say for like a flask, it'll last you a while since it's for it would normally last a while.
Yeah,
because
this
it's
is for
watches
gun
and shit like that.
maintenance.
Yeah,
see
so that'll be 5 silver.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like cloths, things to maintain leather, polishing stuff, like little bags of sand for chainmail and shit.
Well, it's good doing business with you, and my brain locked up.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Yes. God, I'm trying. I had a thought, and now it's like gone. I'm like grasping for it in the void as it drifts away from me. Come back.
You're the only one who rolled well. Come on.
Something steel veins. Have a nice day. There we go, that's it, gone.
Very well. And like yeah, as you ask around, you'd also find out that that group of 20 that was here like 3 weeks ago is down to about a group of 4.
Oh wow.
The hell happened?
Sacrifices.
Was that because of the fight, the big fight?
They don't know what happened, but yeah, they disappeared about 3 weeks ago. A group of 20 people showed up. About 2 weeks ago, they disappeared, and about 3 days ago, they're now a group of 4.
They can start a band.
You can start a band with 20 people.
Eh.
Yeah, Japan does it all the time.
Yeah, boy band.
It's more of an ensemble at that point.
No. It's not what ensemble is.
They can, they could do a barbershop quartet.
They could. Yeah.
Anyways, Ghost. Who do you ask? Just around like, you're asking about prominence as well, right?
Me?
Yes.
Yes, you got 19.
No, he's not asking about prominence.
What is he asking?
He's just asking about actually no, he would be curious about prominence actually. Also, he will ask about like what the big fight was about. Why they were
Let's
fighting.
see. I would need if you're gonna ask about the big fight, I would need you to roll another persuasion check. And who are you asking about? And who are you asking about prominence? Like, are you just going about just like random people? Are you?
Fortune already covered the merchants.
Does Salem know that?
I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll just ask the merchants, people who talk, you know.
Go to the casino.
Sorry, I just muted to say that Fortune did
Is there a
say she was
casino?
going to ask around the merchants specifically.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I was wondering. I
casino?
thought you had muted because it was like, oh, I'm not gonna give Ghost any hints.
No, I
No.
thought I was already muted.
I heard that phone too. Do-do-do.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, Salem. Fortune would have said that yeah, she's going to speak to the merchants. So would you speak to someone else?
Okay, yeah, I'll just ask about like the guards and maybe some people at the bar.
Let's see. With a 19, you let's see, what kind of bar are you going to? This is a city. There
The
isn't
bar in
just
the
a
east.
bar. Okay. So in the south, you head to the eastern section of like the southern part of the city. And yeah, you would. I need to actually get a map for this. I should really have done that. But yeah, most of the guards would just look at you. A few like there's a mixture of like Yuan Ti and lizard folk just kind of standing around and like or patrolling or doing some stuff like that. It seems to be very tense. The Yuan Ti just kind of stare at you for the most part. Like, why is this thing talking to me? A few of the lizard folk ask you like what you taste like.
Steal.
But yeah,
I don't
as you
taste.
But yeah, as you talk to some of the guards and things, they'll tell you that prominence. You would have heard that prominence, yeah, has stayed towards like in the southern end of the city for the most part. He has,
stays in an
however,
inn?
what?
He stays in an inn?
No, I said he stays in the southern part of the city for the most part. You can
Okay.
assume he stays at an inn, yeah. Hang on. Anyways, but yeah, you would be told that he every now and then he's been spotted in the western part of the city. At one of the bars. What kind of bar did you say you were going to?
I said I was going to the eastern one.
That doesn't really.
I don't know the name of the bars.
Like, what kind of do you go to? Like a low bar, like a proper tavern? Like what are you? What kind of bar do you
Proper
go to?
tavern.
All right. So yeah, you would head to a. You would head to a tavern. It's. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Let's see. And it would be called the Dancing Fire. And as you head in, yeah, you see that there is a lizard folk behind the bar, and the rest of the clientele seems to be a rather good mix. You see a pretty good number of Goliaths. You see a couple of Tabaxi. There's a Loxodon there, interestingly enough.
Let's like start a circle of conversation with the patrons.
Talk with the elephant. Talk
Uh,
about the elephant in
and
the room.
yeah, so and you're asking about prominence.
Yes. Well, the fur bulk and the big fight. I don't. I just want to ask a little bit about prominence. I think the information that where he stays, where he is usually spotted, is enough for me. So I'm not going to ask about prominence anymore.
Yeah, you'd actually be told by one or two of the patrons that, specifically the Loxodon, that Providence actually stays in the same inn as he does.
Oh shit! He stays at an inn.
Yeah, it's a rather high-scaled one. It's called the Oiled Scale.
Guys, I'm kind of lagging here. I hope you guys are also listening to this too. What did you say?
I said that
He
the
lives
inn
in
is
an
called
inn
the
with the
Oiled
old
Scale.
scale.
All right. Shit, that's where the Genasi is, but he doesn't know about the Genasi. All right. And then he'll
As
ask.
you ask around about the fight to the south, none of the patrons know anything about it. They'd have heard about it, definitely, but none of them are aware of like the specific. The bartender, however, does know. It takes a little bit of finagling, but he'll tell you about it if you give him 20 gold.
Is he UNT?
No, he's a lizard folk.
Huh. All right. Well, I'm just gonna do that.
All right.
Excuse me. It's not 20 gold, but it's 2 platinum actually.
All right.
Keep the change.
There is no change. You hand him the 2 platinum, and he tells you he's a somewhat thin-looking one. He looks like a big bearded dragon. Like this all these spikes coming out of his head, this wide mouth, these like thin-looking arms, but a very wide torso.
He looks like a Skyrim character. What does he know?
He tells you that the lizard folks in Snur wanted to try and raid an old temple to the south. But some of the lizard folk in Stenica had learned about that, or some of the UNT in Seneca had learned about that, and they went to stop them. Apparently, the lizard folk were somewhat distracted by some thing. Or someone they came across. You muted yourself again, Freaky, if you meant to talk.
No, just now I did. It's fine.
Okay. By someone or something. The UNT found them about like a few hundred miles off course. Well, not a few hundred, but like a couple dozen miles off course. And then a third group apparently nearly destroyed both sides, like the Auntie and the lizard folk. And apparently, it was in fact Prominence who killed most of the two groups.
Well then. Ghost?
I'm writing. Hold on. Okay. So, and nothing about this Furbolg in this fight.
They're pretty sure that the Furbolg is the thing that distracted the lizard folk. Like, they saw him and decided to chase him.
Oh.
He got away because, the Auntie showed up.
Okie dokies. And do you know where this Furbolg went after the fight? There has to be. Has to have been some survivors.
There were survivors. None of them were lizard folk, but
None of them were what?
none of the survivors were lizard folk.
Why does this happen? Why does my internet fucking do this, dude?
None of the lizard folks survives.
Oh, none of the lizard folks survived.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, thank you for the information. He leaves.
Yeah. Let's see. Beldroth.
Wait, are you muted?
Beldroth.
What are you asking, and who are you asking?
What gets better with age? Daddy's belt. Oh no.
Let's see. The bandit?
Payday.
Do you mean the Furbolg? I think the group is mostly asking about like the location of the Furbolg and what Prominence is doing in the city and what he's been doing and things like that. Okay. Who are you asking?
Sorry. Still probably gonna be around the merchants area asking. Only because low-key, yeah, he's asking, but also high-key looking around at the wares. After all, he can work and, work.
Alright.
No one can say he's not working. Just, maybe not as efficiently.
God damn it, that SpongeBob meme. The who's this one got me.
What do
that would be the 11. The persuasion. Oh, investigation you rolled.
Yeah, I rolled that way earlier, yeah.
Yeah. With the 11, as you to ask about the Furbolg, you would be told that he was he was normally like with a group of about 3 other people. They seemed to be the like requisitions people, like the ones who got like various supplies and things like that.
So, in the long run, not too useful, but at least we know a number of people, relatively. Alrighty.
You would have been told that they mostly like other than food and things like that, most of what they got was things like gems.
Gems, you say?
Yes. Do a jeweler's do a jeweler's kit check for me with intelligence, please.
I know William's just doing this to get my character in, but I appreciate it. Intelligence.
Ooh.
Peldroth, why you do this to me, darling?
Beltroth, sweetie.
Darling, why do you do
could
this to me?
swear
Beltroth?
that like the gems they name are like should be important, but for some reason off the top of your head you can't think of it. Probably just tired from traveling all day.
Beltroth, darling, why do you do this to me at such an important time where you can shine, but you choose not to?
You could shine, darling, but instead, you chose to dither.
And remain as a dull stone at the bottom of a pond.
Obscure, unloved, shrouded
It's
in
snowing
muddy
in Mount
water.
Fuji. Just end everything. It's snowing in Mount Fuji.
This is always snowing.
Orion. Orion.
That's true, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, Payday.
Yes.
Beltroth asked about, like, Gemstone's Fortune Lake, didn't he? A while back.
Yes, he did, because he wanted to make her something that he thought she would like and perk herself up after the whole workaholic juice incident.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can't remember if I answered that or not. For some reason, I was thinking about it. Fortune loves emeralds.
Emeralds?
Emeralds.
Okay. Emeralds. Makes sense. All the green.
Yep.
Okay.
Astro,
Her
you good?
favorite color.
Astro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry. Fuck.
You got a 17 in investigation. You
Yes.
wanted to ask about the Furbolg?
Hello,
Prominence.
Astro. It is time to wake up.
So you're
Alright,
asking
He's
about
been away.
Please,
Okay, yeah.
please, I can hear your lips smacking. Please don't do that.
Damn, I didn't know that Mike had that power.
Okay.
But yeah, you're asking about prominence.
Yes, and
Okay.
yeah.
Who are you asking?
I'd be asking. I'd probably go to the bar and ask people who had one too many drinks.
All right. What kind of
That's
bar
what
are
it'd
you
be.
going to?
Not somewhere very especially nice, but not somewhere very trashy. Probably go somewhere in between.
All right.
The place where the wine ants and like housewives go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, what kind of things do you ask about him?
What this group was like? What did they do? Like what the group he was in? And yeah, what happened to them? Where were they?
Yeah. As you go in, you come to a place where, let's see. You head to a tavern called the Tipsy Hyena.
Interesting name.
And interestingly enough, there's a group of gnolls in there.
Ah.
As well as several Yuan-Ti.
Interesting.
As you talk to one Yuan-Ti, which is actually kind of funny because Yuan-Ti can't actually get drunk.
It's for the other races.
Sorry?
It's for the other races.
For the other
Yeah.
reasons.
Yeah.
It's for the lizard folk.
You hear about like the oh, you don't drink alcohol for the taste. Yeah, apparently they do.
I'd imagine dwarves do.
Yeah. Dwarves are just resistant, not oh yeah, but they'd probably also taste.
The horror. Fortune with now having poison resistance, she can now keep up with the dwarves.
Anyways, you talk to them. You learn that he's been going that Providence as well as two others have been going to one of the temples in the Western District every now and then.
Interesting.
Specifically, one to Seth.
Huh. It's still gonna take a bit to get used to that because I have a friend called Seth. Interesting. So some kind of cultists, worshippers.
They would know for a fact that no, Providence, they're not there on any religious reason. They don't know why they are, but it's definitely not religious.
Interesting. And what happened to the other members?
They don't know. They think that the others either died in the fight down south or are still out there searching for something or something. They don't really know what happened to the others. Don't particularly care either.
Okay. Clunky.
Alright. Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you want to talk to?
Well, probably gonna be hard trying to talk with any religious people, as the Papuas are in the north and no going to the north.
The religious sector is the west.
What's the north? It's just a church.
The north. Let's see. You're not actually certain as to what goes on. No one has told you.
Is that just the place where you go there and you die?
You don't just drop dead. No, you are killed.
By official, like by guards?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
Well, to the west it is.
spicy.
He's gonna go to the west and try and ask the more religious people as to about the recently big fight that happened and why did it happen, as well as as well as which side the UNTs and Elizabeths came from. Those are the starting ones.
As you go through go out and about, there's not much information that you really gain. There was a group of lizard folk who wanted to raid like an old temple, and some of the Yanti stopped them.
Mm-hmm.
You would know that temple of you would be told that that temple of Mershalk was cursed by followers of Seth, and no one who's gone in ever since has come back out.
Oh.
Oh, is that the one that they really hate?
Followers of Seth hate Mershalk. Followers of Mershalk hate followers of Seth. They just don't like each other.
Huh.
Yeah.
What's the difference again?
I think Mershalk was the original god of the Yanti, and then Seth was like, no, he's an imposter. I'm like the actual leader.
Seth really called an
Fuck
emergency meeting too.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Also, y'all
Fucking degenerate.
Also, did they come out of the city to fight, or did they just come out of other places and just meet up here to fight?
Sorry?
They went out from the city to fight in a spot, or did they just meet up randomly from different places and then started fighting?
A lot of them were from a lot of the Yuan-Ti were from Stanica. The ones who wanted to, the lizard folk who wanted to raid the temple were from Znur. Yeah. They mostly followers of Mershalk who are like, no, you're not fucking with our temple. As soon as we find out how to go back there, we're gonna go back there.
Oh.
Yeah. As it was actually a rather important temple.
Also, I don't know, but I remember hearing something about the football getting chased by a group of wizard folks or Yuan-Ti. Which one?
Yeah, the lizard folk were heading towards the temple, but then they saw the furbolg, and then they chased the furbolg instead of heading to the temple. And then the Yuan-Ti attacked them, and then Prominence attacked them.
So he's dead.
Not that they're aware of.
Are there any of the UNT survivors that I could talk with?
Not at the moment, no.
Unfortunate. Well, it's a bit important because I am looking for someone, a furball with wet hair and one arm. I'm sure you've seen him, but he's gone missing for a few weeks now. Do you have any more info on him?
Unfortunately, no.
Well, thanks for cooperation. Thank you for your cooperation and info. I'll be going now.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have gotten that information at like a single from like a single person. You'd probably would have had to like hop around for an hour or two.
Yeah, I didn't got the vessel, so they prefer the metal man to the meat man, which is preposterous. But alright, whatever.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Don't we still have to go to the oily scale?
Yes. We probably like conveyed our information. I'm gonna drop my information in the chat real quick.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys would probably meet up like a couple hours later back at the market.
So I heard the prominence is staying at a place called the Oily Scale?
Yes, I heard that too.
And that he and the Furball were traveling together.
Him and Prominence?
Yes. I believe he was traveling with him in the desert, and that's when the whole fight with the user folks and UNT started. The user folks, that's what from what I've heard, the user folks noticed the Furball, and then the user folks were going to Stanica to raid the temple. But then they noticed.
No, not Stanica.
Where's the temple? Oh, the temple was just right there.
No, yeah, there's a temple somewhere in this area that they were heading to. An old one that's no longer used at the moment.
They were trying to raid the temple, but then noticed a Furball friend's dead. So they instead went after them, which happens to just be close by to the temple. And Prominence was there too. Which then had the whole fight started, which also involved the UNTs from Stanica. We might have to investigate the fight spot.
I agree. William, the Furball was already there before Prominence, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, Salem would say, he was probably, I don't know why he would pick that place to hide, so I assume that he's not there for hiding. He might be looking for something, and that something may have led Prominence to chase after him.
Well, he might have been chasing after in the first place because he was found out.
Yes, maybe.
So, okay.
But there is something odd about it.
Yeah, there is something odd about the temple.
It's a Seth temple. Oh wait, no, it's the other guy.
Religious temple. So we definitely need to somehow gain access to it without provoking the lizard folks again, or the UNTs from stepping foot in possibly a very religious field, something.
Well, it is That's why they were trying to raid it. But for some reason, the Yuan Ti knew that they were going to raid it somehow.
Yeah, which is weird. They might
It is
have
abandoned,
noticed
right? Well,
them.
As far
The-
as you are aware, yes.
yeah.
They might have noticed it. Those ones might have noticed them while traveling outside.
It's too far away from Sonica.
Yes, but they may be going to a different town or place. Like to what is the first city name? Kanasta. They might be traveling to Kanasta and notice them. We took a slight detour to the Blue Sword checkpoints, and the normal linear path is much more closer to the fight failure that we think happened.
Alright. So the other thing. Wait, does Fortune tell us about the Genasi?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, he did.
Yes.
She did.
So the one that is that we might be able to the lead that we might be able to go on right now is the Genasi, since he or she is closest. Are they here even? Like, can we? Are they in this area?
The Genasi is prominence. That's what you're talking
Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
I'm not sure what you meant, but yeah, it is. He's the closest one.
Right.
But he's also the most dangerous.
I'm sorry. I don't want my brain click there.
I thought you were just
actually,
saying Genasi because someone doesn't know his name.
Fortune,
Yes.
you actually would have learned a couple other pieces of information.
Oh.
Currently, the group is down to 4 people.
Yes.
Prominence, a Goliath man,
Mm-hmm.
a gnome man,
The rock
and
now.
a drow woman.
Huh, that's an odd mix.
A G-man, a Dwarf man, a Jin man again, and a D woman.
Okay.
Yes, their races must lead to a puzzle. Gag.
I mean,
wait, no.
from what you've seen, the cults are like very eclectic.
They're just taking cultists here.
And
Man,
they're
and women.
you can assume that they are just cultists in some way.
They're not very diverse in their gender. They must have terrible ethical. I'm not.
Genocidal maniacs. Fuck your ethics.
Ah, yes. As trying to summon the Lord of the Earth to destroy the world. Totally ethical.
Anyways. So yeah.
Okay.
So they all came to
So,
this place.
what I'm getting is we're headed into a fight.
Most likely. And it's not a very fight that we have a very good chance of winning.
I can feel the bomb.
See,
Build
there's
a
another
bomb
problem. We can't provoke a fight in the city.
Well, I don't.
The bomb did.
We don't have to
We didn't
get caught.
Fortune, you have telekinetics, right? It might be wise to convey this, silently. We are in a tavern.
That's telekinesis, not telepathy.
Yeah, also
Telekinetic, not
tavern?
telepathy.
No, you guys
We're
met,
meeting here.
like you guys met up back in like the
Fuck.
in the bazaar.
The merchant.
I said
yeah.
that.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh.
You guys didn't say you went anywhere. I just
Okay,
said,
where are we? Are we having this conversation on this center of a busy street surrounded by a bunch of people?
It's probably roughly. It's about 7 p.m. at the point when you guys meet back up. So it's probably like either like shutting down or like most of the stalls are already shut down.
All right.
If you want to go somewhere to have this conversation, you're more than able to.
Let's go to either an inn or a hookah bar.
I can have us play charades.
Let's go to a hooker bar.
A hookah bar.
What does that mean? Hooker. Hooker.
Hookah. H-O-O-K-A.
What is that?
It's a vase that you smoke out of.
And you can get private rooms. And there's things called hookah bars, which serve like food and have these like snack foods. And you can have like private rooms. They're often used for like meetings and stuff.
Fucking.
Would you like some bushnoosh? It is a chicken that has been yelled at for several hours and then run over by a car. You can really taste the fear in it.
So Fortune might actually be able to, is the fucked part.
Family Guy reference.
Yeah.
Anyways.
There's things they don't tell you about Infernal Bloodlines. One of them is you can probably taste pain and or suffering.
Let's see. Yeah, you can speak to them, but they're not able to speak to each other, Aaron.
Who?
Aaron.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot
you can speak to... Yeah, you can speak to them, and they can speak to you, but they wouldn't be able to speak to each other with this feature.
Yeah, we could just get a private room at a hookah bar or something.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like he linked mind link in the chat. I'm just letting him know that.
It was a option, okay?
Yes. Yeah, you can very easily get a private room in a hookah bar. Yeah.
Yeah, or we can go to an inn. There works. Party.
Yes.
Which would you like to do?
One has snacks.
The other has snacks with 2 C's.
Yes.
Oh.
Just go to a whorehouse and all go to the same room.
We tell the whore to wait outside. Sorry, we need to have that talk.
That reminds me of my favorite Rocco's Modern Life joke, where like they go to a place they think is an inn, and it's actually just like a love hotel. And he's like,
yeah.
"All right, how long do you want the room?" And they're like, "For the night, please." And the guy's like, "Wow, all night? Damn." Hang on. And then his room dings. He's like, he must have been quick. Yeah, room just opened up. And they just look at each other, not understanding what's going on.
God, and that's in a kids show, and they never explain it. So I think that's supposed to be like the kids in Rocco share the moment, and when you're an adult, you realize that layered fuckery. Holy shit!
The producer team was having a fucking fun time there.
Yeah, it's like Animaniacs. Let's see how much shit we can get past the censors. Like they made a joke about like they were talking to a like an old style pilgrim with like the belt on the hat and everything, and he's like, and they're protecting Turkey, and the guy's like, "All right, listen, I'm getting tired of this conversation. Just give me the bird." And Yakko's like, "We'd love to, but the box censors won't let us."
Damn.
I mean, they allow cow and chicken to be played. I don't know what.
Like the amount of shows that just let you show bare ass in a kids show is hilarious.
I mean,
like the number of asses that you see in Cow and Chicken alone is funny.
And William, that's why our generation was the one that started the whole like, yeah, I know tits are great, but ass.
Yeah. Oh god, the devil! I will never find that not hilarious.
He is great.
Just this incredibly effeminate red fat ass.
It's from a time when cartoon censorship, like cartoon shows, were being made and they weren't being like scrubbed clean. It was literally adults who wanted to make adult content, but it was like, oh well, I couldn't get off from
that cow and
take
chicken.
off,
I'm just gonna say this before like we get back to the session. Cow and Chicken is the show that had a biker gang known as the Bull Girls who would break into houses and eat your carpet.
Damn.
That is the level of shit they got away with.
Carpet munchers.
But
I don't know how.
Yes, literally carpet munch. Anyways.
I don't know how they allowed this.
It's great. Because back then, the way the censorship worked was, well, we want the parents to enjoy having to sit through this too, because it's been too many years of parents having to sit through mind-numbing gruel of Howdy Doody time. So we're just gonna... The new censorship is, as long as there is a curtain of nuance and, like, illusion and implication around it thick enough for a child not to be able to see through, it's good. As long as the kids don't notice, it's fine.
Grandpa Joe and Rugrats showing Tommy a fucking porn film. Anyway.
Hey, Tommy!
That's for when you go to sleep. Anyway, so are you guys going to an inn or a hookah bar?
We should...
In, I want popcorn.
What?
There's no popcorn here. There's no corn here.
Let's go to hookah bar, goddammit. So what was that about a bomb?
By the way, who's babysitting the gnome?
Fortunately.
Okay.
Okay.
I can.
Also, put your fingers in your ears. We're gonna be talking.
What?
He told the gnome, put your fingers in your ears so you can't hear us talking, because you guys are talking about like sensitive shit. So I'm just gonna say that for now, you guys go to like a place where you can get some food. You guys can head to a hookah bar. It is like 7 p.m. So
Yeah, let's just go to an inn. Screw it, because like we have to go to an inn anyway. The hookah bar will be there later. I want to go because like, oh, it's an interesting setting, but fuck it.
Alright.
Inn.
Alright.
We'll be
you guys
efficient.
head to an inn. I'm sorry?
We'll just be efficient.
Alright, sure.
Yes.
So what was that about the bomb?
I could build one, and we could set a trap.
Too prominent?
Yes.
Do you think this bomb will immediately kill him?
If I build it right.
And how big of an explosion are we talking about?
How big do you want?
This big.
What pantomiming do you make?
I'm this many years old.
Spreads out his little arm, like 2 arms.
I could make one.
How long?
But Fortune pulls out a shrapnel charge. Well, this'll go that big.
Oh. Is it? Okay, maybe bigger. Well, no, we just need it to hurt.
Yes.
Maybe acid to get him. Oh wait.
I would need some
He'll-
time, but I could make caustic materials. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she has alchemist
Then-
supplies. She could make like fucking brilliant particulate bombs. She could
But,
defy the Geneva Convention. You want mustard gas? Fortune can make mustard gas.
But I don't think it's a good idea to go after prominence right now. Lady Alice even told us to run when we encountered him. This is Stanika, he can't attack us, and he doesn't know that we are IAG, I don't think.
Well, that's why I was implying we set a trap. We never get involved, and there's no way they can know. He just goes, we just watch him, and he goes somewhere, and he blows up.
What if he survives, though? It'll cause the place will get, you know, a bit paranoid. Then we are,
I can make it a pretty strong bomb. Back when we were just working with black powder, I would be worried about that, but nitroglycerin is pretty important.
I can level this entire city.
I could.
Oh no, you can't! Oh no! Am I allowed to ask this, like, above game? How much damage?
I'm pretty sure, like, even with nitroglycerin, something that large would be nearly impossible to hide.
Well, it doesn't need to. Fun fact: it doesn't need to be the size of a car. Like,
I know. I'm just saying, like, something large enough to level the city would be.
Yeah,
we hide it in a bag. We hide it in a bag. You know, like, how people do.
Like a good,
oh no!
A good 5-pound bomb would do it.
Yes, we hide 4 of those in a bag and we put it next to the door.
But then we have the issue
activate
of,
it.
Is he immune to non-magical damage?
Oh! No, probably not. Probably not. Nah. Please don't. Nah. Wait, are Genasis immune?
No. They're a player race,
Or
they don't get immunities, because players aren't allowed any kind of immunities. Fuck the players, 5e, hugs and kisses.
I'm immune to disease.
Yeah, that's the only immunity that players can get. I guess. Yeah. Or no, they eroded 1T, they don't have poison immunity anymore.
Yeah, because they're not fucking Yanti anymore.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
But hey guys, I'm only seeing 2 voices here. What do you guys think with the bomb?
One's asleep, one's vomiting blood, and the other is comical.
And he BRB'd.
2 of BRB.
But yeah, above game, like, do you know the damage amount of this bomb?
It depends on how William wants to work the stacking of these. Is it direct stacking, or does it have weird Dark Souls split damage rule returns?
Yes, William.
If I
we have to decide now.
If I make a 5-pound nitroglycerin-based explosive, is it gonna do the real-life holy fucking shit, what the fuck just happened to that building, or not?
Yeah. Oh, dude, nitroglycerin is fucked. 20d10, William. I don't think that's asking too much.
That might be a little too little.
Yeah, come on, William. Like 30d, 20d12, maybe 20d20, perhaps, huh?
It's hard to figure out with D&D. So
he might also just be a monk, dude. But I'm not gonna. That's like
it would be a con save at that point. You're not evading that with dexterity.
Yes, we are talking about bombs. Comical. Do you agree with it? We're gonna put it in a bag. We're gonna put a lot of bombs in a bag and leave it next to the door when Prominence comes in.
Literally,
he'll blow the fuck up.
Literally, the plan is to find out where he's staying or a place he's going to be. Get our sneakiest, roguiest character, put all the buffs we can on them, have them sneak it in, and then use like a familiar or some shit to set it off. That's the plan.
I mean, guys, not William. Prominence is the nicest of all. We could, talk it out maybe. He might have a good reason to destroy the world, like, or maybe.
Well, I don't care about his reason, because we are petty animals and we have to think about our petty animal lives. So if he destroys the world, that destroys everything I care about, and therefore he must go.
Well, he might just, he might be forced by his dad or something. Like,
I'm gonna
we don't know his backstory. We don't know about his life. You can't do that.
I'm just saying,
Ghost,
you gotta
Ghost,
draw a
Ghost.
line on idealism at some point.
Ghost, I'm gonna give you the answer that they used in Guardians of the Galaxy. Why do you want to save the universe? Because I'm one of the idiots that lives in it.
Yeah. My stuff is here. It's the idea of,
Ghost, you're a communist. You don't care. You don't have any good reasons.
we live in a day and age where people do let idealism go so far they stop thinking about feasibility, but the reality of the situation is, like, eventually you have to say, well, these are my ideals, but this is what I can survive.
I like my stuff. No.
Just that I have to live in this world is the thing.
Communists have stuff. It just depends on, what social tier you're on.
Oh god, your credit.
The credit score.
All my social credits in Taiwan right now. And then their own nation, so it doesn't work in China.
Just blew up the White House, credit score plus 99.
Yeah, survival rating down majorly, though. Good luck. You're dead. I say good luck out of, like, what's it called? Common courtesy. No amount of luck will help you.
Why?
You're going to pass away of sickness, quote-unquote, within the next few months.
Ah, yes, I'm gonna be shot by the gay gun.
Sure.
More like the radiation machine, but...
Oh, jeez, the demon core. I mean, Fortune could probably build the demon core, but she'd have to discover radiation, do decades of research.
Don't fucking do that. Alright. We're not making that big of a bomb.
Anyways.
But, Salem fucking hates this country. These people are fucking greedy and you know what? Salem is like...
Oh, slave-owning demon worshippers. You're not a fan?
Guarantee that we're not getting caught.
Fortune hates this
I think
place.
it's worth a try.
Well, it is really weird
what?
that when we're in the demon worshipping, like, slave nation, Fortune suddenly starts talking about pulling off basically terrorist attacks. That could cause massive amounts of collateral damage. I wonder if she hates it here or not.
Anywho.
Okay. So...
Yeah, are we the bad guys?
Maybe.
Nah, we're not.
Okay. This is the problem. It might not work on him. And I don't know if being buried under rubble would kill him. He's got weird earth magic. He might be immune to things that are not magic and be able to just earth glide and... We don't know enough about him.
William, how much info does Owen know about Permanence and his abilities? Is he just known as the Earth Bender?
Like, I'm expecting this guy to, like, have tremor sense, earth glide, immunity to non-magical damages. That's what I'm fucking expecting out of this fucker, because Williams built him up so hard.
Let's see. Do a history check with advantage.
Alright. Advantage. He's toy. Oh, well then.
Nat 20. Yeah, you remember, like, basically everything there is everything that the IAG knows about him. You can basically recall, yeah, like you guys know, he is like the quote unquote nicest known member of the elemental cult.
They've had an interview with him.
That actually wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility.
He went like full Mr. Rogers, like no one knows anything about him because he doesn't like talking about himself.
Yeah.
Which is a sign that Mr. Rogers maybe actually
Casually-
has self-loathing issues.
Casually interviewing a terrorist.
Interview with a vampire.
Mr. That one when Mr. Rogers was put into like the Television Hall of Fame, and like the kid from like 20 years previously that had been on his show was brought in as a special guest, and Mr. Rogers knew who it was immediately and broke down crying because he was happy his friend was okay. Oh, Mr. Rogers. Oh, my heart. Mr. Rogers, Bob Ross, and Steve Irwin.
People in super heaven.
Anyways, yeah, you know that he does have like a very deep connection with like the Tao. You know that he is mostly known for fighting with like his hands and like his like hands and feet. Like he is a barehanded fighter.
A monk. Possibly. Or he's Sasha's build, and I'm terrified now.
You would also know something that not particularly well known. Yeah, he by him being in contact with any sort of like soil, dirt, stone, he actually is healed by it.
What level are we?
Well, it's 7, I think.
8.
8, actually. Okay.
But
let's see. You've heard reports that he actually they're unconfirmed, but there are suspected reports of him having the Earth Glide ability.
damn.
What is that?
It's the one where you literally just swim through rock. You reverse Jesus. You know, you can swim through stone. Basically.
You put us.
It's not like burrowing, it's literally like you do not disturb the stone.
Yeah.
You've heard about swimming through liquid. This time you're swimming through solids.
Yeah.
No, you've heard of walking on water. What about swimming through land?
Chuck Norris can swim through.
But you would also know that like he's actually somewhat well known for like the cult, as far as you know, is like very wild, very we do what we need to do our business. As far as you know, like Providence almost always follows like the various laws in like whatever country he's in. At least as long as he's in like a city or something and not on like, official business.
What is
he's also weirdly enough I'm sorry?
What's the dirt we have on this man? Why are
He's trying to destroy the world.
Is he? I'm starting to question that. I'm starting to question it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Let's just talk to him. Jesus.
We have to now. My alignment demands it. And that's not like my alignment says so, so I'll go against what Fortune would do. Fortune would do. But she's not as cold-blooded as Freaky is. Freaky would just say bomb the fucker and move on. We got too much to deal with to worry about the moral implications.
Yeah.
Well, being in a place like Stanica might be our best option too.
God, am I about to... Are we gonna have like a really weird terrifying conversation of just having lunch, like one of us just having lunch with him asking questions about this, because that literally, we might literally get an interview with him at this rate.
Yes, and I'm gonna lead it. Guys, let me lead. No, don't do that.
God, it's probably gonna end up Fortune. Okay, Fortune, you get to talk to a scary person again. Why do I always have to do this? Because you have +10 to persuasion, the ability to charm after 1 minute of talking to people non-magically.
How do you know I have a +10? What is that?
No, I do.
He's like pretending to be Fortune. Like, wait, how do you know that?
Wait, how do you not have a +10?
Wait, what is a +10? Oh God, are we all in a game?
Has my suffering been written by some psychopath in his spare time?
Well,
oh, that's a not one.
Well, at least this is the good path.
Oh God, bad path. I'm juggling the idea of she ends up trapped in her own domain of dread.
Anywho, so yeah, you guys head to an inn. It has. Let's see.
Salem just says like, other than the bomb thing, if you are trying to do it diplomatically, I mean, this is the best opportunity. Might also want maybe Fortune to detect thoughts again, read his mind again while we're interviewing him. Well, not interviewing, we're just gonna start a conversation. Maybe even give them a gift to start up.
But God, it's so fucked. I can do that at will. Once per day, but I can cast it at will, which means no components, which is fucking amazing.
But yeah, they have modest, comfortable, wealthy, and aristocratic. But each one is a 50% markup. So modest is 7 silver, comfortable is 12, wealthy is 3 gold, aristocratic is 6. If you want to stay the night.
I think we go aristocrat. Exum is a fucking. He just sits there. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't need a big bed. He's just gonna go modest.
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna go with modest as well.
All right.
Go with 1 gold and 2 silver.
7 silver for each from each of you.
Oh, 7. 7
Actually,
wealthy.
Salem.
All right, that'll be.
Salem asks for one of you to like maybe share a room with him.
He's just gonna stand in the corner.
It's like Bender. It's being roommates with Bender.
Just in the closet.
You can stay with me, I guess. You can stay with me.
But Fry's house, like, I don't understand it. Like that apartment, because like if Bender has like that massive ass closet, because like if you look at his hallway, like the doors are like half a foot away from each other. But it opens up into that massive ass room. Does only Bender get it? Does he pay extra for that? Is it like the Doctor? Is it like the fucking TARDIS where it's bigger on the inside? What the hell? How does that work?
Knowing the Futurama writers, I bet Cash Money it's like the TARDIS or some shit, and they have like the actual science of it pointed out somewhere in the building that was referenced in some episode somewhere that we just missed. I bet Cash.
You know what? That's fair. But yeah, does anyone want to room with Sal?
I've offered it. I've said you can stay with mine.
It occurs to me, Fortune doesn't need a room.
Oh yeah, you can just sleep in your thing.
Yeah, but she wants like the local. She wants to try the local stuff. Actually, this is... She doesn't trust this place. She's not gonna do the room. She doesn't trust this place, actually.
Yeah. Okay. You guys will head to a place called the Brass Sun. Are you gonna ask one of your companions to like hold on to the thing while you jump in it, or?
Yeah, it's literally going to be Orion. Orion.
He's already asleep.
True.
Oh,
Orion, wake up.
I'm awake.
Ryan's just a personal fucking bitch.
Yeah, Fortune is gonna give you her urn, Orion, and she's gonna ask you to keep hold of it for the night.
Orion, I'm going
Okay.
to be sleeping in this urn tonight because I do not trust this place. Do not drop it while I'm in it, or I will be trapped in the fire plane forever and die.
Looks the plate. Looks at Fortune. Nods.
Me saying that's just to scare Astro. Astro rolling with it seamlessly.
I can hold it.
You're so
guys want
chaotic it'll
to-
shatter even if you don't drop it.
Do you guys want to do anything during the night, or?
I'm gonna go gambling.
Okay, fair enough.
Sarah has work in the morning, basically.
Ooh, actually, no, I'm not gonna go gambling.
The temptation
Okay.
to affix a grenade launcher onto my War Thunder.
Is
What do I have? I mean, fortunately, will do some maintenance on our guns, make sure everything's working right, because the sand here is gonna make it where it needs extra. That's about it.
Salop, go sneak into Prominence's room.
Yes.
Do you even
sneak
know where that
with
is?
No, I could ask the guy, the bartender or something. But yes, sneak with my adamantine plate armor.
And probably like, what, +3 or 4 to like, or plus, and what, like your +0 to stealth.
Oh god, a -1. Damn sad.
Oh god.
Damn
Oh,
sad,
dear.
that's sad. Fortune's going to spend the night doing gun maintenance and doing stuff with her new telekinetic powers to mess with Orion.
Just through the night, or?
Just for a bit, not all night.
Yeah. I don't think you can do it to him while you're in the urn.
No.
Yeah, no.
I assume this is before we turn in for the night, because we have stuff to do still.
Yes. Yeah, you guys go out and go through your nights. Orion.
You get levitated
Yep.
off the ground, enjoy.
At some point in the night, you're awoken.
Oh.
You hear a very far off scream, and like you smell blood.
Of course you fucking do.
He's Orion.
See, Ryan, you're having a PTSD moment.
Was that Fortune being murdered in her vase?
No, not yet.
Damn it!
Salem's holding it. I don't know. I don't
No,
think Salem.
Orion is.
No.
It's in
Orion's
Orion's.
got the vase.
Yeah, it's in Orion's room. It's probably like nestled in somewhere where it won't get knocked over.
Salem, you'd considering the
I
fact
do.
that you're still awake, you'd actually also probably hear it, but you wouldn't smell the blood.
Who?
You just hear like a far off scream.
Was this exactly at the stroke of midnight?
No, it's probably like 2, 3 in the morning.
Oh, I see. That's not a ritual then. Something's wrong. That's like the way it works in this town. It's like someone hears a murder and they're like, what time is it? It's the stroke of midnight. Oh, it's just somebody doing a ritual. Go back to bed.
You're actually not wrong.
I know. It's 3 in the morning. I heard some... Was that the scream? Yes, I think someone's in trouble. Wait, was that a scream? Do I smell blood? What time is it? It's 3 in the morning. Something is wrong. Call the gods.
But yeah. Do you want to do anything?
We should go
Astro?
investigate. Astro, I swear, if you fell asleep again this quickly.
Yep, that's me. I fell asleep again that quickly.
God damn it. But yeah, do you want to do anything?
You do the
It's-
rest of the session standing.
It is a bit
I
into the
spend the
You can tell, like, it's in the distance somewhat.
rest of the session T-posing.
No, you stand for the rest of the session, and we're sitting.
Assert
stand up.
that dominance.
Yes, I assert it good.
Fortune T-poses over Orion.
Ah, fuck.
Is your animus asleep, Orion? Return the
Uh,
light to your eyes.
Why does it look so wrong with you?
But yeah, Orion, do you want to do anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I shall T-pose.
He just doesn't care. You smell blood and you heard someone scream. Meaning, not only was someone murdered, it was near enough for you to smell the blood.
I'll run out and check out what's happening. Fuck. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
very
As
tired.
you head out, you see there is a group of about there's a group of about 3 Yuan T. Just you see that they are in like the quote unquote guard uniform. And you see they're just standing around talking.
Officers?
You do see that there's also like a group of about 3 other people who had the same idea you did, who like come out of the hotel behind you. They're like looking around, like what's going on, and they all the 3 others just kind of stop and along with you, like they're just looking at these 3 guards who look like they could not care less as the screaming continues.
It's just Orion in his briefs with his gun. What's going on?
No, he's in his full military uniform.
He
He
sleeps
does
in
not
it.
take it off even to shower.
I sleep.
Real shit.
He does sleep in it though.
This is my sleep uniform. I have 2 uniforms.
I think it's not. It's the same uniform exactly.
Anyways, what do you want to do?
It's not the same. Well, no, it's not the same uniform. It's a little comfier.
But yeah, what would you like to do?
What direction is the screaming coming from?
Let's see. Do a survival check.
Lunky.
Let's see. You can tell it's coming from somewhere to the northwest. More west than north, but this is like very far. You can tell like it is a rather distant scream.
How do you smell
Oh,
the
I
blood
forgot
then?
slippers of spider climb.
How do you smell the blood then?
You can still smell it.
He's a bloodhound.
I have the nose like a bloodhound.
Yeah. As there's
Orion
like
is a dog confirmed.
there is
He's
like
a
a
dog.
very light breeze that you can see since also coming from the west.
Okay, I will start running.
It's a lot of blood.
Yeah, as you head you head towards where the screaming is,
Astro
and
is now passed out.
Well, that's enough for me. Good night, guys.
You head towards the west northwest. As you go through, at some point, like you're like still in the southern district. But at some point, you are stopped by like a few like more Yuan T as they ask like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, where are you going? It's 3 in the morning."
You heard the screaming, right? I'm going over there. And check out what's going on.
As they, let's see. As you say this, like the two UNT just look at each other, and one of them shrugs and says, "Alright, but don't interrupt anything. Don't really care. Do what you need to."
Interrupted with every bone in your body.
Did you take your weapon, by the way?
Taurus.
Yes. I'm running with my gun.
Oh no!
Alright, then they will actually follow you in that
Gun
case.
running.
Okay.
Yeah, and after running for about like 5 minutes, another one of the other patrons has followed you. You come to a temple.
Oh fuck.
As the closer you get, like the more and more, like it's a very heavy smell of blood.
Oh fuck. I don't like where this is going.
Do you head in?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
poor Ryan.
This is a very large sandstone building. You see, like it's somewhat Greek-like. You know how like you got the main building and then the pillars on the outside.
Mhm.
The pillars are all shaped, of course, like coiling snakes. Some of them have the head at the top. Some of them have the head at the bottom. And as you head through, you would notice that, the screaming, it's not just one person.
Oh, fuck you. This is Orion.
You've accidentally gone into the whole house.
Oh dear.
As you head in, you are surprised because the floor, as you head in, the floor almost immediately goes down. You are on a mezzanine. Instead, there is about 20 feet below you is another floor. You're on like a balcony overlooking it. And as you look down, you see what looks like a group of priests who are, a group of like UNT priests who seem to be doing various things to like collared individuals. A lot of it does not look like. Let's just say like the most graphic is one of them is being skinned. You see some of them are being like drowned in this big vat of blood.
Happy sheep farm. No.
Now, how does Orion feel about this? I'm genuinely wondering because
Seeing war and seeing like ritual sacrifice and torture are in fact different things.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, you've probably seen like people get exploded or like fireballed or like shot in the head. I very much doubt you've seen a man being skinned alive.
Yeah.
Skinned alive, no, but he has experience in torture, but not really to this extent.
Yeah.
Orion's fucked up,
you-
but he's not that fucked up.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
You see that like the area below you is like this 50-foot by 50-foot square. And you see there's a group of about 20-30 priests down there. Probably about 10 of them are like surrounding this big 20-foot diameter vat of just this huge stone. It looks almost like a fountain of blood and parts. as like the people are being thrown into it, or yes, Payday, I do know what you're Demiurge. Overlord. You are
The
so
fuck is this?
unnecessarily dark.
I say to the guard.
It's a religious service. It's the 3 a.m. mass.
Let's see.
Hey, you can't swear in the temple. What the fuck?
Sure you can. This is a demon temple.
Fuck you.
You're encouraged to.
You can swear in the temple. What the fuck?
You can't
He's
swear in the
fucking
temple.
go.
They're worshiping over there. Can't you see?
Technically,
Don't
I'm a
fuck-
friar. I can
Someone-
swear as much as I want. Damn it.
Anyways, you'll hear that. You'll hear him say, "I'm not entirely certain, but it seems to be a sacrificial ritual of some sort. Perhaps a priest needs a little boost for a spell or something, or Lord Marshalk is unhappy with something. I'm not entirely certain." And as you
And you
and as he
don't
says,
particularly care.
and as he says this, you would see as like the last of the screaming would have stopped.
Fuck.
And like the chanting continues. But you would watch as inside like this large stone this large stone basin, the blood seems to be moving.
Writhing snakes.
The fuck?
The
fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's starting to swirl. But instead of swirling down,
No.
it's swirling up.
No.
Are they gonna summon their god or something? What the fuck?
As you see that the blood, like the blood vortex, is going up and up and up and up.
The fuck?
Until you see like there is something that you almost can't see. It's about 50 feet above you.
I'm
large
training my gun on this fucking thing.
It's a large stone snakehead.
What the fuck? I can't shoot that.
As the blood vortex goes into the into the statue's mouth, and then disappears.
I slowly lower my gun.
As you do, like the various like weapons that had been pointed at you are also lowered. As
fuck you.
As the one guard who's with you says, as like the one who seems to be like more authoritative says, "Well, I think we've indulged you enough for one night. Why don't you go back?"
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh, he can swear at the government official, but I can't. I die for that. We'll get goddamn.
Hey, you don't know yet.
Nah.
William's considering.
I mean, he hasn't technically done anything wrong, so.
Oh yeah, it's the idea of like.
I just swore at the guy calling him a bitch. That's all. Jesus.
Yeah,
Yes, the incredibly pompous, self-righteous guy who spent his entire life in a sunless shithole. Yeah, you called him.
Versus the demon worshipping snake people are just like, fuck you, sweet
who do not have emotions. Like they might stab him for the disrespect, but like they might not kill him. And besides, this guy's just like a guard.
If he stabs me for the disrespect, I'm gonna shoot him back.
And then they would kill him.
Then I'm gonna die.
Yeah. But yeah, they'll tell you, yeah, it's time for you to go back home. Or back to bed.
Go back to your pet sheep.
I will go back.
By the way, that that was a temple of Mershulk. Yeah, I don't know if I said that, but yes,
Fucking
it was.
bitches.
Orion,
Oh,
before you leave, can you do me a perception check, please?
Lovely, yes. It's one of the few things he's good at.
2-1 to the abomination.
Or not.
Crashed
Fuck
and,
you, Orion.
annihilated you.
What? I'm sorry. What? Freaky?
2-1 to the abominations almost waltzed into that room and annihilated him. The failed god ones.
No, that's an anathema.
Anathemas, those, yeah.
The one that nearly killed Toromete.
Yeah.
These things are fucking awesome looking. It's just it just looks like someone took a bunch of snakes and twisted them together like fucking pipe cleaners.
God, it's like Gwendolyn's lower body.
But yeah. So the next day, what do you guys want to do?
What a nice morning. So, you're the lion. You're the lion?
He came back around 4 in the morning. He apparently left when I was asleep.
Why?
He didn't tell me. He just said he was going to bed and was very grumbly.
Huh.
Is that about
You're
right?
the lion.
Wait.
Are you sure you don't want to go back to sleep again?
Going to shoot cultist bastards.
Oh, what did they
I want to
do?
do that as well. I hate their religion.
I hate their faces.
Yeah, all this time Salem keeps saying, I hate their religion.
I hate their religion, I hate their religion, I hate their religion.
Yeah, like
now
anybody-
Orion's joining you. You've got a friend.
Yeah.
You could even say you have a friend in him.
Orion?
I've heard screaming in the night, and I went to find out where it was coming from. Lo and behold, I see the fuckers doing shit that disgusts me, which gives you an idea of what the kind of shit they're doing.
Abyssal worshippers.
I think the worst thing they were doing was skinning someone alive. Best thing they were doing was drowning them.
Sounds about typical
Drowned
sacrificial activities.
You know, being drowned is probably horrifying, but being drowned in blood is just that extra little bit of fucked.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Did I mention her being drowned in blood? Right. I probably should have mentioned that too.
I don't want to think about it because there's nothing we can do right now.
So I'm much more.
So I'm gonna go scout out some buildings and see where I can shoot.
Well,
Orion.
okay.
Orion.
Well,
you don't
Orion,
have enough bullets.
Orion, let's find where this scaly oils. What's the place name? Something?
Oiled scale.
Oiled scale.
Orion,
Where these oiled scales are, and then we can consider you shooting people. Please.
So we are talking to Providence.
It's Orion, you don't have enough bullets. We can't do this right now.
Fine.
Origin was talking about the bomb.
Mutters under his breath, I hate people one-upping.
It's not even that, it's just like you wanted to take on what's probably a city of several 100,000.
No. No, I was talking about the cultist fuckers.
Oh,
I
one-upping
hate
me.
people one-upping me.
I mean, I can go get Virulence.
Yeah.
The character I said was so fucked up that I would never play it.
No, I would
Oh,
really
what the
rather. Anyways, so what do you guys want to do?
Well,
Want to go talk to Providence?
Let's just do that.
what,
I want to do that.
what are we going to do about Prominence?
Well, the main thing is maybe we talk to them, distract them a bit, and then you detect thoughts of them maybe into where the fireball gets. Maybe he might know.
The problem is if I do that, you immediately know I did it.
It is a tavern with it is a lot of people. You just have to blend in.
I guess.
I mean, a lot of UNT probably hated. They killed a bunch of their people too.
I'll have to do some shopping. But I could.
My,
Like, she'll have to buy some, like,
what?
local clothing. Because you want her to blend in. You want Fortune to blend in, Ghost.
no, I just like you know, be at the crowds or something. Like
I know,
but
I'm saying if you want
No,
her to blend in, I'm gonna have to pull out, like, the circlet again and get some, like, local clothes.
oh, you still have that, right?
I do.
But Salem is he says like he might have a good reason to suspect, you know, that a UNT is doing this to him also, since, you know, he
Right.
killed a bunch of their people.
Okay, well, Fortune's, like, getting out
Especially
the
wizard
circlet
folks.
already. Yeah, it's this little nice silver circlet with, like, an emerald setting
Yeah.
to it.
I remember that circlet.
Yes. I kept it around in case I needed it.
Nice.
A bit too useful to throw away.
Enough.
I didn't really want anyone else getting a hold of it. 'Cause, you know, it's kind of my face, specifically.
I don't think it's always the same face.
It is. Remember, we have this one custom made to make human Fortune.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Ryan puts it on one.
It would do.
Hey guys,
I
actually,
don't think it's just an illusion, right? It doesn't actually do it.
Nope, it is
Doesn't
a
actually-
feat of alter self. It is properly there. It actually changes your race.
I have tits.
race, not gender.
It does that too.
Yeah.
It just says of a, like,
Oh.
of an attractive human. Doesn't designate anything else, so your DM can really mess with you with it. It depends on, like, it probably depends on, like, what
Oh, the wow.
who made it,
Uh,
probably.
the DM chooses the form such as the age, gender, skin color, hair color, voice.
It probably
Except
is. This depends on who made it and, like, what they consider it. I'd assume. And
What happens when a halfling puts on a circlet of human perfection? Do they shred their clothes? Does it kill them immediately if they're in plate armor?
yes,
Curious as to the interaction.
yes, it does.
Jeez, that's
Like,
rough.
be careful with that thing.
Also, guys, detect thoughts is a wisdom save. Unfortunately, has one of those per day.
She's got, like, 3
Here,
per
I bet.
day.
How many?
Or let's see, she gets 1 for free. Plus. Oh. She can cast it 5 times.
Damn.
I didn't hear you the last part.
She can cast it 5 times in all, 2 of which she can cast
Count it.
every hour. Because she has 2nd level warlock slots, plus 2
No, you actually have the
2nd
spell.
level. Yeah. Like, you actually get the spell. I know the spell.
Oh,
Yeah. So she gets 1 free cast of it from Legacy of Dis, and she
You
can
sound
cast
so
it,
disappointed, Ghost.
and she can cast it with her spell slots that she gets from Artificer and Warlock, of which she has 4 of the 2nd level variety.
4 spells of the 2nd level variety.
Yes, of the 2nd magnitude.
Cool.
now
So-
what is our alibi for talking to Prominence?
I say we just directly approach him and know too much, and just sort of try to catch him off guard with that. And we make it a point to like ask him very personal questions, like,
And
tell
point
us
the
about
gun up his
yourself.
nose.
Why do you do this? What's your connection?
Alright, I'm back.
Hey man, I'm the me, Oren, probably Ryan is doing the talking. I don't want to do that.
I'm saying Fortune will do it.
But she's gonna be in the background. Isn't
Is she?
Detect thoughts.
She can speak broadcasting the thoughts.
No, but you know, like when she goes deeper, it pings.
But
Like my whole reasoning was, she's like in the crowd while she's doing that.
This Fortune it's... No. Well, she has +4. So they don't know what information they took, so the thing is, like, Fortune could do the interview and then on the way out probe thought. And if he questions her, she could just start playing dumb and saying, like, did somebody overhear us? What happened? Because he never saw,
And then Salem.
like, he's only ever seen
Gods
Fortune.
don't get detect thought.
He's only ever seen Fortune in her armor. He doesn't know she's a tiefling. Or that was Fortune, if he's heard of her. He just saw someone in the weird black armor. That's why her armor is so the way it is. It's meant to draw ambiguity of, like, is that a tiefling? Or is that someone with an edgy helmet? It was also supposed to look intimidating, because Fortune's like, I'm going to stop being a little bitch and be scary, big scary person.
You're already
no,
scared.
let's do it.
Okay, so do you want to go try and find him?
I mean,
Yeah.
unless
Fine.
someone wants to provide a good reason why they should do the talking, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a lot of persuasion checks.
Nope, I don't have good persuasion. It's only a +5.
Well, I think we should buy him a gift to get him, loosened up.
it's not my persuasion's not a +10, so.
Ghost, this
I
isn't
have
a
+6.
dating sim. This isn't a dating sim.
That's
Don't
not a
need my gifts.
+10.
I'd consider Beldroth, but
Go
Payday
get
is
him a
asleep
gift.
and or very ill.
Salem just asked you guys, do you know what Prominence like? What he likes?
He seemed to
Well, we
like
saw
my
him-
fashion
Salem, we're not trying to
sense.
court him. We're trying to.
He seemed to enjoy
Salem.
my fashion sense.
Well, he was trying to buy... Was it bread when we first met him?
Fried bread. It was pretty good.
Yeah, he was trying to buy bread, so we could get him some bread as a... Because he didn't got any the last time.
Yes, he did.
He did?
Well-
I thought he just...
But then,
I thought he
like,
just considered and then
I
talking to
saw
you.
No, he bought it and then scampered off.
We just like
he
go up
had
to him and
already
say-
had it. He was talking to the vendor, and then when Fortune came up, he didn't want to be rude, so he like moved so that Fortune could talk to the vendor, and then he started talking to Fortune, and then he left.
Yeah.
Buy the bread again.
But
You know, I'm gonna buy him a nice or fucking a nice lamp.
I believe it's a lot
A
going to be a lot
jeweled
less
lamp.
suspicious if we,
we
a lot less
have
conspicuous if we don't buy him. If we buy him anything.
Aladdin's lamp.
No, that's the iron. That's a brass shit one.
Oh, it's not. It's worth 10 gold. It's a really nice lamp.
I was
It's pretty
three.
good.
Huh?
It was three,
three.
wasn't it?
It's still a nice lamp. 3 gold is a fucking ton of cash. It's worth a gold amount. It's a gold standard lamp.
It's a very nice lamp. It's just, tarnished from being in a desert for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna buy something new.
Yeah, Fortune could probably honestly fix it up, get it,
Yeah.
make it be worth more.
Oh yeah, she's got alchemist supplies. She can remove the tarnishing from it.
Yeah. Anyways, so you guys want to go find him? Do an investigation check.
But I am still gonna buy the lamp.
Okay. You buy a lamp.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Gold jewel.
Oh, Fortune.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
Maybe I should take Lucky for Fortune. She's been pretty
Bro,
lucky.
I'm gonna fucking roll.
I've considered Lucky for Orion, but then again, I've
As
considered
you
Lucky
guys
for all my
decide-
characters.
You guys head to
Just
the oiled
powerful.
scale, try and find his trail, which way he went. And as you head there, you just see him.
Oh,
He's
he was
Whoa.
just there.
you just
We knew where to go.
you find him on the way. He's sitting at a little at a pagoda.
Yep. Oh, by the way,
He's
we're all getting ready to go out. Fortune doesn't come down
Mhm.
the stairs. Sarah Scalistan does.
Yes.
She has to
I
circle
don't
it.
think us in this world knows the difference.
Yeah, she's got the circle.
Yeah.
Tell him that's her,
Do
by
I
the
still
way.
call you
Don't get
Fortune, or
confused.
do I call you Saris now?
Shouldn't call her anyone.
There's a lot. She's got her mouth open, like she inhaled and paused, like she had an answer, but is now second guessing it. But I'm trying to think of a name
Ah,
because
fair.
I can't. What if he knows?
True.
Your name's Skylar White because you're a bitch.
Her name's what?
Damn.
Skylar White.
Okay, Skylar.
It's a Breaking Bad reference.
I don't know.
It's a
what that
Breaking
is.
Bad reference.
I don't know what that is.
Did you not watch the hit show
I
Breaking
did
Bad?
not watch the hit show Breaking Bad.
Neither have I. So
I also did
What's
not
the
watch Game
reference?
of Thrones.
No, that's Salem talk.
No, I did not. I know we have chemistry. Why would I watch a show about a man using chemistry to go down the path of evil and then go insane and die?
Don't spoil the fucking ending. I haven't gotten there yet.
Ah,
You won't
bitch.
die.
I don't even watch the show. How the fuck do I know that and you don't?
anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, payday.
But good. Oh, pity go.
Payday died.
So... Okay, so did she ever go shopping for those clothes? We were supposed to do that yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
I think so.
No one... William, how much for the commoner clothes? It's like a gold, isn't it?
Right, yeah, we should all get some of
Or silver or something.
For let's see, normal. You want traveler's clothes for the desert,
No,
or just
we're
normal
we're-
civilian clothes?
civilian clothes, because she's trying to pose as just someone who's here.
Yeah,
About
that'll be
travel
7.
is closed.
That'll be.
About travel is closed before coming here.
That'll be 7 silver for like just normal civilian clothes.
Done.
I'll get fine clothes, man.
Well, she's trying not to stand out too much, so like Fortune comes back, she's
I'll pay
wearing
the
like
7 silver.
She's wearing like the local attire, and it's like, how do I look?
Nice.
Well, if you have more scales and the eyes, I say you a lot of the locals here. For now, it's
I'm just trying to look like I've been.
better.
I'm just trying to look like I can blend into the crowd. I don't have to look like a full local.
Yes, as long as you don't worship a demon, I'm fine.
Alright.
Just blend in.
alright.
She's not actually becoming one. She just
alright.
wants to blend in.
Alright. I'll see what I can do. Is this good? Is my accent covered?
Yeah, not really, but
Jesus,
No.
guys.
I know, I'm purposefully doing it badly. Where it's like, it's still creeping through.
yeah, the accent creeps through, but you should be alright.
Alright, as I do it, as I do it, it should get better.
It is getting better.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
How's that?
Isn't this?
that works.
Isn't the circuit able to change your voice?
Well, it does, but the problem is the circlet was made with Fortune's blood to make just human Fortune. So it's a circlet that just turns you into human Fortune.
Let's pop the busters. Okay.
Yeah, the circle of human perfection was so vague, I assumed it worked based on whoever made it, so it was literally just human Fortune, go! Because Fortune
alright.
made it to do that. I assumed it had that leeway to it.
Sure, yeah. As you head over to him, you want to cast the spell, like detect thoughts.
She can do it at will, so she can do it whenever.
Okay.
She's got to save the at-will one, so...
Let's see.
Detect
A
thought.
lamp will be 6 silver.
A good one.
That'll be 8 silver.
So the one we got was really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that one was sitting out for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, then can I use that one instead?
I love how we've come
Okay.
full circle. Like, he shot down the plan
Yeah.
immediately, but then he realized...
Yeah. I bought a flute for 10 fucking gold, and this I thought it would be more, expensive.
Well, you bought, like, a really good flute, I think.
Yeah, one made of like electrum or something.
Damn.
Yeah, a flute is just 2 gold normally.
Fancy schmancy.
Anyways.
What the fuck kind of flutes are people buying?
Well, you got one.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
a flute does require like some pretty good machining.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about, like, a
It-
proper, like, metal flute, not
Yeah.
a little wood piccolo.
Not like a reed flute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, you go over to him. He's actually at a pergola. He is sitting under a pergola, at a table. He's sitting next to a Goliath and a gnome, and they're eating breakfast.
What's cooking good looking?
Don't you say that. And they're what, William?
They're eating breakfast.
Okay.
For
Well,
now.
wow, who's with me, by the way?
For
Are
now.
you all just like watching this, or
Yeah, who's with me, guys?
I'm
Ceres is here.
enjoying this.
I'm here.
I'm gonna.
yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, Fortune is going up to them. I'm
Yeah.
assuming. Like, what are the rest? Are the rest of you just like?
I was
hiding behind a corner? Like, what are you guys
I
doing?
was waiting for you to describe where they meet up.
All of you, wait outside the building, okay?
No, they're at a pergola. It is outside the building.
All of you, wait. Not in immediate sight. Your collection of weirdos that are easily spotted from a mile away.
Wait, I'm going it alone.
No, Sarah says.
No,
Tell
but
me
you know,
your-
like talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortune is
Oh,
talking
right.
to him.
I
This is
forgot.
what-
I forgot.
Do you
He's doing the thing. I
Do you want
forgot.
to?
Yeah,
Okay.
fucking
Go. What's wrong with
Sorry, I
you?
forgot.
Okay.
Alright,
Yes.
try and surround the area
Oh my
in case
god,
anything bad
fucking Salem puts on the tiara of Fortune and he immediately pisses himself because he doesn't know what bladder control is.
Oh god.
That'd
You
be
get breath, you
horrifying.
get blue, you get
Alright,
breath,
you're
you get
not allowed
breath,
to have this
you get
anymore.
piss.
Anyways,
How do you do this? How do you not do this constantly?
so yeah. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm going to do what I'm told. I'm gonna go.
He's gonna
Stay somewhere.
go to the rooftop of a building across the street and train a sniper rifle.
That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna do that.
What time is it
Actually,
right now?
I
It's
wish
like
I had.
7 in the morning.
So there are a bunch of people walking around, huh?
Yeah, it's a pretty
How-
good number of people.
Like
around.
how well are like the building tops? Like how well is visibility to the building? Like tops of the buildings. Can people easily see me?
Yeah.
You're on the top of a roof on a very sunny day. Yes.
Darn. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Not-
I'm just gonna.
You're not Batman.
I'm just gonna watch from a distance.
He has the spider
Alright.
climbing boots. He can climb wherever he fucking wants. He is Batman. He's also got good
Do I-
dexterity, so his acrobatics is good. I mean, his athletics is good. Acrobatics
Wait,
is good. not his
I don't
athletics.
think I have boots of spider.
I thought you
Do
bought
I have boots?
Did you buy those? I thought you did.
I've been
He
talking
wasn't-
about buying them.
I don't think he was able to find them in time.
Oh.
No, that was the that was something else.
Oh, okay.
I've been talking about buying them for a long time, but I can't remember
Yeah.
if I ever did.
And like,
I think Sprocket got it.
you've got like a +5 to acrobatics, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think you have the boots of spider climbing, unfortunately.
+6 to acrobatics. Ah, fuck!
Anyways,
I want those boots. I need.
So yeah, you're just gonna like be hanging around on the street.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay. So
ready to
What
jump
is,
in if shit
what
hits
is
the
Sa-
fan. But
What is
Yeah.
Salem doing?
I'm with Fortune.
You and Fort. Okay.
he's new enough to not give us away. It's fine. We just need to make sure they
Uh,
don't
what?
know it's us. Yeah, I said you're new enough to not give us away immediately. I think.
Yeah.
Methinks, me hopes, and you're Warforged, so you can just claim to be another Warforged, and not this Salem of which they speak.
Okay. So yeah.
There's a million of you off an assembly line somewhere.
That's a really harsh way to put it. Anyways.
don't worry, dear. You're not special.
Why do you need to
Oh.
be special? Why does anyone need to be special?
People are bitching.
Anyways. So yeah, the two of you head over to the table.
Are we both going? Because that might spook him.
That's what he said Salem's heading over with Fortune.
Salem, could you not?
I did not hear exactly what you said, but I heard could you not?
Salem-
So I'm not.
Yeah, Salem, could you not? Yeah.
Alright, so you can stay nearby. Just you can stay nearby. Just stay nearby this table where we are. I'm going to call him over.
What the fuck?
What?
This is weird.
What, me try and do the fortune voice without doing the accent?
Yeah. Just the fortune voice in general without the accent. This is weird.
It gets close to Moors, but I'm trying not to do Moors as well.
He's gonna order a drink and be at the bar.
The war fortune.
That's hilarious. It's sort of becoming courtesy without her accent.
Bartender, do you have any oil on stock today?
That's so good.
Give me a finest grease.
Oh god, just put Scottish accent.
Give me.
Oh my god. Try. Hello.
I'll take your finest oil.
Hello, it's very good.
Ale?
Hello, it's very good to meet you. Hello, it's very good to meet you. My name is Skylar. Okay, I guess we're going to try and do Scottish fortune. Because yeah, she'll try and do Craigsaw's accent. So, alright, so I have to do Bora, but I have to bring it like this. So hello, my name's Skylar. I could try. So, also that's just become canon, just like Skylar's the cover name. Skylar Green? So, yeah, she will actually approach their table.
Alright.
Brave little toaster fortune.
Yeah. As you approach, like, the gnome and the Goliath, like, glare at you, and the gnome looks like he's about to say something, but you watch as Providence just, like, lightly waves him off.
Hello.
And, like, the two of them just go silent and go back to eating. You would have heard them saying something about the other group coming in, but not much more than that. As Providence will say, hello, may I help you with something?
Yes, I was hoping when you are done there that you'd be willing to come over to my table there. I wanted to speak to you about a few things.
Oh, if you wish to speak with me, just why don't you sit down and I will order something. I will pay for you if you like.
That's very generous, Providence, but I do need to speak to you in somewhat private. Not extremely private, just more personal. Just the other table right there.
Interesting. He looks at you and he seems to like squint his eyes and he's like, are you that woman I met yesterday?
He never did see her. She was in helmet the whole time. Whereas,
and you're wearing different clothing, right?
Yeah, she was like
you're wearing the same coat.
No, she was in like full armor, the helmet and all. She's currently wearing local commoner clothes.
Yeah.
In
for some reason, I'm
human
like
perfection with Scottish accent.
Yeah. For some reason, I was like, "Oh, you're wearing the exact same coat." No.
Looks it's different as can be.
Mm-hmm. He's like, very well. We can.
The table she's
talk.
pointing to is literally like 2 tables away, in this public place.
He's like, he's looking at the food and he's like,
finish what you got there. This can wait.
Very well. Why don't you eat with us and then we can talk after?
Looking awkwardly at the table. Gingerly. Alright, I can do that. I can do that.
He'll see that like he sees that like you're somewhat uncomfortable with this and he'll say, alright, I wouldn't wish to alienate someone I haven't met before.
So really, I can do that, okay? But then
you
nice.
seem to know who I am. I'm quite interested. you'll see as he like pick up his plate and head to the table you inquired about.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you two. I didn't want to interrupt like this.
The Goliath just is like he's like got like a plate of hummus and he's just eating it with like scooping it with his fingers, just eating it.
It's the scene
the
from the
gnomes,
newer Incredible Hulk movie, just giving the death eyes while he does it.
Yeah,
I thought you said he has a plate of the homeless.
Of hummus, yes.
hummus, yes,
Chickpea dip.
hummus.
No, homeless. I thought you said homeless.
Oh,
yes.
homeless.
The local homeless
Yes.
man butchered.
The-
I mean, I'm
You
sure
know,
they do that
it's-
with a lot of the corpses. It's not cannibalism if they're a different race.
Yeah, I was about to say that. It's probably not out of the realm of possibility. But yeah, the gnome will say, fucking go. It's just how he is. It's fine. Just go.
Alright, so he's always like this. Alright.
Honestly, I'm surprised that every time he kills someone, he doesn't apologize. Just fuck off.
Starts walking. It's just long pause and stare, frozen in place at that. Just starts walking to the other table.
As you say that, as you like head to the other table, you see that he has one of the slaves is at the table next to him. As he's like, he indicates towards you to like order your food.
There's this poison. So,
Sorry.
I'm sitting here like, should I take preventive measures against poison? I'm like, if I resist poison, it might be okay. I have good con, I resist poison. We'll see. But yeah. Alright.
Yeah. After you order your food,
Now she'll just have something with lamb, stuff shawarma.
Yeah. He'll say, I don't believe I know you. May I ask your name?
The name's Skylar.
Hello. That's a rather nice name. That is a quite lovely circlet you have.
A night quite lovely what?
Circlet
Oh.
that you have.
Thank you, it's... well, I made it myself. Well, I've help. It's a long story.
That's very nice. May I ask, what is your bit? What do you require with me?
I'm sure you've noticed, I know your name.
Of course.
I know a lot about you.
He will nod, and as he starts eating what looks to be like some sort of leaf.
One moment. Oh. And as you know, the kind of job you do, it makes you a lot of enemies. It's in a violent position.
Makes you a lot of enemies. What?
And puts you in a violent position.
A violent position?
Yeah. Like,
okay.
a day-to-day life in which violence is just a fact of life. It's not like this horrifying thing that uproots everything. It's just, it's Tuesday. A violent position.
He says, unfortunately, yes. A missionary's work is often thankless.
So you see it as a missionary. Now, most people who have anything to do with you usually say, go ahead and kill him. But that doesn't work. Not with you. But you're also one of the kindest, most amicable sorts of your entire peoples. So I decided to try this. Can you tell me about yourself? How'd you get into all this? What you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
Yeah, that's literally just how is Providence.
Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Everyone ask who he is and what he did. I will ask.
You have guidance. Remember.
I know, D4.
It may have already been over a minute, but whatever.
It's gone.
Say you can roll it.
18.
Now, I'll say go ahead and roll the d4 if you so desire.
I have guidance too, but I can't cast that. Oh wait, I can guidance myself at will. I got it from my tome. I have free infinite guidance. I forgot about that. Because I have.
Okay.
I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
I'm sorry. I have ancient secrets.
Yeah, your tome. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So 21.
That's the ritual one, by the way. That's not the one that gives you the 2
Oh,
candles.
sorry, not that one.
Yeah.
It's just my pact of the tome.
Yeah. Can you just pop that really quickly? I just want to double check.
I'm looking for it on my laundry list of abilities because I'm an artificer as well. Diplomat, respect the stuff, like City of Dis, Alchemy Jug.
Pact of the Tome, there it is.
Yeah.
Let's see. You cast those cantrips. Yep, that will. Okay.
That's so fucked. That is fucked.
But yeah, with a 21, he says, "Oh, I don't believe I've had someone ask me that in quite a while."
Diplomacy is something that people forget these days.
Oh, I am quite. Thank you very much. But if you're asking how I got into the cult, my mother introduced me. You see, he takes a sip of his tea.
Her expression actually softens a little bit at that. So you're born into it.
I suppose you could say that. It's quite the. Yeah, I will say that quite many things have happened. I would not have met my husband if I wasn't in the cult.
Yeah.
Just eats a bagel. Just eats like a bit of fried dough.
Must have been hard.
So just a bun. So he's just eating a bun.
He likes bread. Hey, I do that too. I eat fucking bread, just straight bread with nothing on it. It's great. Bread with water is better than you think.
As you ask him, oh, it must have been hard. He says, yes. It's gotten rather difficult in recent years. Mostly, growing up, really, there wasn't a whole lot else to. There wasn't very many other religions to talk about. Grew up on the Saloon Archipelago.
Meant being a Ganassi.
I'm sorry?
Meant being a Ganassi.
Oh, in a way, yes, but but my people are very closely connected to the primordial elements, so we are actually, a lot of us, seen as blessings. And especially with who my mother was, I was seen as a, for lack of a better term, golden child.
But better than many like you.
An unfortunate truth I have discovered in the last 5 years, but yes. Many of them would be quite welcomed in our ranks, celebrated.
You know what? It's all headed. We have called all of this. Do you know? Did they tell you? Is it just conjecture? Is that plan?
He just kind of shrugs and says, "Well, as far as I'm aware, we are mostly just trying to get followers, get power. Same thing as any other religious organization."
But you don't know what you're gonna do with that? There's no... these grand
From
artifacts.
what I understand, we're the. Do another persuasion check for me, please.
Yep.
With guidance?
Yep, give me a moment. 15. Oh wait, has it been more than a minute?
Isn't it only the one?
Not what I'm talking about. Diplomat. Bonus action. 1 minute talking to someone you can charm. Oh, it's persuasion
Probably has
versus...
been a minute.
Oh. Okay, I have to actually do the thing. So carry on for now.
Okay. If you want to you can do a persuasion check for that. I don't think you would be able
We'll
to
have
get
to do it for after this, though, because I didn't think of it.
Yes. So that's a 15, and he says, unfortunately, that's something I'm not allowed to tell you.
I'm not here to take the next step and being your enemy. I'm not here to cause you a bunch of trouble. I'm here to understand. You know what the cult's out there doing, what the other ones are, what's happening. That would be a hot debacle.
For this, he does have a +8, so I will just roll a d20. 17. Yeah, you success. Yeah, he is charmed.
Freaky.
Yeah.
Freaky. Tell him you have a daughter or something, and if you destroy the world, she'll die.
Shh, we'll get there. What's going on out there? We're getting hurt. Worse. It's a lot of confusion. A lot going on when there's already a bunch of wars. I just want to understand. Maybe smooth all this over.
Unfortunately, there is people are getting hurt no matter where you go.
Especially here.
Yes, there was that little religion. Even just here last night, there was that little religious ceremony. Felsget has that the drow are treated as second-class citizens. Let's see. The Kresg Empire has had wars to expand itself. Kentro is, of course,
Chaotic land of godless weirdos.
Yeah, Kentro, I'm sure has, from what I understand, soaked its soil with the blood of its experiments. The monstrous races, the so-called monstrous races, have been forced into the Shikun Islands to tear each other to bloody ribbons.
I'm amazed the kobolds are still alive. Like, really.
That sort of thing, as far as I'm aware of, in the Saloon in the Saloon Archipelago, hasn't happened. We all are members of the same community, same church. Some people have, of course, there have, of course, been incidents, crimes of passion, people losing their minds, unfortunately. But bandits, raiders, pirates, that sort of thing just does not happen in our territory. We, there's not much to say either. My church, yes, we have done terrible, terrible things. Being a Vrod has done terrible, terrible things.
How's the worst?
Yes, she gets off on that. To be I apologize for being crass. But,
It's okay, Mr. Rogers.
the,
Mr. Rock Rogers.
eh.
Rockmaster Rogers.
See, the dwarves Sejog, their inquisition, throwing even children into lava for the slightest bit of evidence against them. Gisney having their tournaments, just hundreds of people dying in a single day. There's nowhere where people aren't suffering, people aren't being hunted. It is an unfortunate fact of life, an unfortunate fact of difference of opinion.
It's not just.
I believe that my mother told me that if you have 3 people in a room, there will be 6 different opinions.
Someone told me something similar. Something someone else used to tell me. If you've got a lot of baggage, don't go chasing around people who have a lot of their own. And if you got no baggage, try not to take on other people's. It sounded like a selfish bit of advice at first, but as I got older, it started to make more sense. People don't need you to carry their burdens for them or to take them off their back. They just need you to show them where to put it down.
That is quite a nice sentiment, but
It means
hmm.
don't try to force others' hands. Help them help
Don't try
themselves.
to force what?
Don't try to force others' hands. Try to help them help themselves. They know where they want to go. They know what they want to. Sometimes they just need the right questions asked to them to figure out where they're going to get there.
Yes, I don't. Huh. Interesting.
Suffering builds wisdom.
Yeah, as he's like talking, you see he looks off into the street behind you. And as you like, if you were to look around, you'd see he's looking at Orion.
Oh.
Ah, that one. He's not gonna be a
Interesting.
problem. He's not gonna be a
What
problem.
is a what is a member of the
He's a
Pice
stalker.
military doing here?
I'm wearing civilian clothes.
It doesn't mean he doesn't know who you are.
I'm a stalker.
I thought you said your only outfits were your.
Yeah, you all.
Unless I'm actually undercover.
Nah, Ryan, you can't change it on the spot.
No,
come on.
Hold on.
you
Look
have-
at my inventory. I have desert people clothes.
Yeah.
You and
I
Orion
put-
both said you want to also get stuff, so
Yeah, I
guess Astro
like
meant
I said.
Okay, yeah.
I deducted the gold. I put the desert people clothes in there. I'm wearing desert people clothes. I'm not wearing my uniform.
So Orion was shopping with me.
Yeah. He does actually like still like notice you, and he says, "Huh, that man, he looks familiar.
Flip
I
him
don't
off.
believe I've ever.
No.
I don't think
Don't flip off Mr.
Never
Rock
s-
Rogers.
I've never seen him before, but
It feels so bad for
I-
killing him.
I don't think I've ever met him before. But I've definitely seen him before.
Don't know.
Strange. And like as he
I'm
looks
famous.
around, he's gonna like look around a little bit.
Do we want to move to a different table?
No, that's quite all right. As he looks around, and boop.
Mm.
He looks around. And he says, "Huh, that's going to drive me crazy, isn't it?"
Yeah.
But I apologize.
Points at Salem. That's the only one that's with me.
What did you call me?
She just points at you and says, "That's the only one that's with me." Because you
As you
stand out like a
point
sore
at-
thumb anyway, and they're gonna see us leave
Yeah.
together.
As you
Okay.
point at Salem, his look of confusion grows a little bit more. And I'm gonna do a check really quickly. Beep.
Concern.
Very concerned.
As he says, "Oh, interesting. That's the one the fish told us about."
Fish.
The fish.
Oh well. Must be at another job or something.
I don't
Anyways,
know. I'm a diplomat. I'll still just bring him with me for protection or something.
Yes, well. Anyways. I apologize. What was your question?
I just wanted to know what the end goal of the cult was. What's going on? I'm going into Burr. I'm not going high enough.
As you say this, you hear a very familiar voice.
Concern.
The business of the cult is none of your business. As
No fucking way.
It's gonna
as
be the
standing
drow.
next, as there is a drow woman. She has her hood up, and she says, "Oh, hello, Prominence. It is. You should know by now that you should not be talking to outsiders, especially not in an open place like this."
Is he your slave? Is he a slave? Okay, go ahead.
As she will lower her hood, and you see someone that you have not seen in nearly.
Is it Lorraine?
Oh no. Dun dun.
I told you she. Oh my fucking god, she's hot.
It is Lorraine.
Well.
I only have two questions.
The twists.
I only have two questions.
The twist is twisty.
I only have two questions in that statement. One.
What's one is stop bloodboxing me.
One. Is he your slave? Do you own him? Is he not allowed his own word?
So she's hot.
Oh no, she's hot.
Let's see. And she says,
"Oh no, she's hot."
And she says, "No, but the business of our cult is something meant to stay within the cult. Unless you are joining us, then it's not something you really need to know."
Given that your cult is making it a point to make super weapons and do other terrible things that are disrupting the natural balance of the world, unfortunately, it's stopped being just your business. Whatever he wishes to share, he can. I'm not gonna force his hand.
And that is where we will end this session.
Damn.
Wow. Really? Already?
It's 4 hours later.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow. It's
daylight
just
savings.
4 p.m. here.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
haven't finished a
an hour
session
earlier because of daylight savings.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I finished a session that didn't end with me just going to dinner. Huh.
Yeah.
Containing her panic as hard as she can. The break.
Well. What a twist. Did I expect this? No.
The character growth of Saris Calistant. She would never have done this earlier in the campaign. She would have been too scared. Been like, what the fuck? But now it's like,
plot twist.
Now
It's a plot twist.
I knew she was revived.
Levine, since you died, I have stared down the King of Synagogue and the Grand Inquisitor and a bunch of demons. You are fuck out to me.
Guys, she might still be a good person, you know. She worked for us once. Come on. But then again, it's no William controlling it.
Give yourselves each 1,000 experience.
Nice.
Nice.
How much do
I
we
just
need
gotta
to
wait
level
for.
A lot.
More
than we have.
I think 3,000 left.
Yep. Well, the good news, guys, is if a fight does break out, I'm pretty sure the Wanti are gonna go absolutely apeshit on whoever tries to fight, so all you have to do is fucking run.
Yes, and there will be a lot of XP. Wait, did Prominence like see Orion pointing a fucking gun at him?
Orion was not
to do
pointing
that.
a gun. Yeah.
Okay.
Pointing a finger gun at him.
Yeah, he's
not a real gun.
He's 4 kids Yu-Gi-Oh-ing right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed to recognize Orion, but doesn't know where from.
He's got a boxing glove on a string on a gun trigger right now. This is 4 kids One Piece.
Yeah. But he did seem to realize who Selim was.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was that about? A fish guy?
Yeah, well, it's fine, because Saris knew that this wasn't going to be perfect and that they were going to find out. Like, she already planned out, like, alright, they're going to find out we're with the IG, or at least some sort of diplomat from the world. They're going to find out that me and Selim were working together, because they're going to see us leave together. So she knew, like, certain bits of information were just going to get out, so it's better just to exploit that shortcoming as, like, a token of trust and, like, not trust, of transparency. So it's like, they're going to find out anyway, I might as well actually come forward with it as to show, like, transparency to make me more trustworthy. Social engineering, you see. Manipulation.
Interesting.
Turn a weakness into a possible strength, or at least a neutral effect. Why does Freaky know so much about this? Don't ask. Maybe I should go into politics.
That's what I'm saying. We should all go to politics.
You
I
have
feel
the
like
ability to go into politics, but you would hate it.
I'd hate it. Here's the thing. Freaky has everything he needs to become a cult leader, but he has no motivation to become a cult leader.
Have you ever seen that one? There's a film theory episode talking about how Christian Grey is a cult leader, because like there is a literal step-by-step process.
Oh yeah. I remember that one.
I never
It's
saw
like
that.
a little crossover with Cinema Sins. It's like a little crossover with Cinema Sins.
Yeah, that is my favorite episode of game theory or film theory. I don't know why. It's just really hilarious.
I'll have to watch it.
After going to accounting school, I could be an accountant, but I don't fucking want to be an accountant full time. That would suck.
Basically, what's this boiling down to is, Prominence seems to be a good person. There's probably a deep conflict with him about how violent and terrible reaching his goals are. I wonder if I can make him question the methods and cause a schism in the church. Not make him give up his religion. Make him create some sort of, like, you know, earth cult Protestants. Or whatever. You know, fracture the cult. Make it easier on us.
Wait, did Prominence react to this like to Fortune saying like violence can cause wisdom or whatever, or was it only for with like
Did
No,
she
that was-
actually say
around?
that?
No, that was Freaky saying suffering breeds wisdom.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but before that.
Oh, you're talking about how do you react to that bit of wisdom Fortune dropped about the don't go taking on other people's burdens when you got a lot yourself, and if you have none, don't try to take theirs off their shoulders. Because people don't need you to take it away from them or carry it for them. They need you to show them where to put it down.
He was about to react to that, but then he recognized like Orion and Salem. And he's like, I know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know who that guy is, but I recognize him.
Yes, and I totally don't know about anything about the fish guy.
The fish guy. I don't think anyone likes the fish guy anyway. I have the strangest feeling that no one likes him.
He was just an ugly catfish. No one likes him.
It's not just that, like, he's an aboleth. And not a very... Like, not only is he a water cultist, he's also an aboleth. That's a very toxic mix. I'm pretty sure him and B and Rod are probably the most hated members. But, so yeah, and that wisdom.
No one likes aboleths.
You know how long I've been sitting on that wisdom nugget? That is literally some advice Craigsaw gave to Fortune that I came up with for a long time and have been trying to have Fortune live by this, like, most of this whole game. I finally just fucking dropped.
Nice.
Yep. Because Fortune's the exact kind of girl to start, chasing increasingly toxic guys and end up in abusive relationships. How is that prevented? Well, then wisdom.
You beat them.
Damn. Fortune has too many daddy issues to be as functioning as she is. How did that happen? Craigsaw. Craigsaw happened.
Nice.
Alright, I'm gonna cook. I'm the cook. Actually, I'm gonna try like.
It's time to cook. Jerry.
I'm gonna try like heating it up because I mean it's chicken nuggets and fries. I don't think I need a fry it. It's probably just already fried and frozen, so I'm gonna just heat it up.
Get an apron that says "Kiss the Cook."
And invite a bunch of women to your house regularly.
And you might get a girl.
Okay.
And then you just take off part of that second O.
You are in a unique position, is the thing, because you have your own place. This is good. And I know what you're thinking, like, having your own place, that means we can do the fuck. That's not what it's about, though. It also means you don't, like, having your own place is beneficial when trying to seek a relationship, because it means you actually have a private space where it is just you and your control over that space. That space is what you make it. It is how you make it. You can invite people over. You can actually be alone and to yourself. It's not like, oh, I need some alone time and go home, and then you got to deal with your family. It's, if you go home, you are alone. There's nobody there, and that lets you properly reflect on things. That is... I envy that so much, because I'm sick of living with people. But,
living alone is fucking awesome.
It is and isn't, because the double-sided sword is responsibility, which there's a lot of coming in.
That's easy to take care of. I'm very responsible.
At this time,
That's what I'm...
It's because you're not the one drawing income for this place. I would... Yeah. It's not... It's gonna get harder. For now, I think they're just trying to teach you how to live alone and do your own laundry and your own cooking and your own cleaning. Clean your own bathroom.
I think the responsibility is like what I'm most scared about. in adulthood. Because I'm not an especially responsible person.
Yeah, that's true. I want to be roommates. I'm gonna move to the U.S. or Canada, wherever the fuck you're living.
He's in Canada, but the problem is that, so also you having your own place means you don't bow to anyone else's schedule, and you decide if you want to invite someone over or not, so you actually have that option of, like, I'll cook dinner for us as a date option, and that one can be very good.
Yeah, because then you also show that you can cook. And that's, like...
That is true. Let alone is also a good opportunity to develop life skills. Like, learning how to cook properly and such.
Yeah, because don't live off of heated stuff all your life.
Yeah,
while you're there.
That's how you get gout, man.
Like go to the grocery store, get some. Get and make yourself some real food.
But the fucking eggs are expensive. The fucking garlic is expensive as hell.
I know.
Ghost.
Because it's a mall supermarket. It's a mall one.
Are there any other ones?
Find somewhere else.
Well, if I go to another place, I'd have to, go get an Uber, which makes it even more expensive.
How much more? Make a cost assessment. Will you be able to afford more groceries of higher quality for cheaper for the additional
usually
$9 worth of Uber? And does that account
usually
to less
usually people buy vegetables and in around the neighborhood, not just in a fixed spot, because that's where it's fucking cheaper. And they usually buy it early in the morning because the guy selling it is was only there for that amount of time. Well, unless there's some.
Do you have a bike?
Who?
You.
Do you?
Oh, I didn't hear the last part. What was it?
Do you have a bike?
No.
You should get a bike.
Or a wagon.
Believe me, it's a very... If you get
get one of those 3-wheel bikes that have the basket in the back that you can load groceries into.
Well, there's also even with a 2-wheel bike, there you can get little bags you put on the side of it. Like if you have a rack on the top of one of the wheels, you can put bags on the sides of that and a basket on top of it. So you can store a lot of stuff.
I had a bike. It's it's like off-road fucking motorcycle, but it's actually a bike. But that's in my grandpa's place, which is place away. But I think I am going to go there in in a couple of weeks when we get a school holiday, because there's a what is it called, a fast for Muslims.
Yeah. Ramazan, right? Or Ramadan?
No, that's not the fast one. That's half. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's after the fast.
They're getting. Yeah, it's the Muslim delivery service, Ramazan.
It occurs to me, is that a fucking... No, it's a rapier. I was like, is that a fucking katana on Maureen's belt? I'm gonna fucking destroy her. I will fucking... I will respec Fortune to a strength build, and I will fucking destroy her. I will go get the large club, and I will show you pain.
I'm sad no one seems to care.
I mean, I care. It's just... I care.
It's a lot to take in.
I'm not sure what to make of it right now.
Yeah. But yeah, Ghost. Biking is a very good option. I've been biking for a while, and I love it.
Then we have
it's probably the cheapest option, too.
Also, fuck theory, Laureen was a spy the whole time, and her death was an unforeseen snag.
Maybe, perhaps.
The only reason I would have considered
William, did Comical even know about this?
Probably.
Nope.
I mean, he said it was a surprise. I mean, I don't know much about the character. Maybe she would do this. I don't know. But I'm probably gonna try to get the bike back. But then again, like I live in a very urban area. There's not much, cheap grocery place around here. Even if I could, try to search for one with a bike. I'm not sure.
Oh god, if Fortune had died before this encounter, and like I was playing Kret right now, the horror of like Kret trying to fill Prominent's head with propaganda of a better world safe from all this injustice. Because remember I was talking about Kret trying to make his own country.
Yeah.
Alright, well, good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Yes, as I said, I am going to cook. Goodbye, people.
Goodbye.
So. Hey, Astra.
Hello.
I've not done a good, like, deep roleplay with Fortune in so long. You can see how shaky I've gotten. That Lorraine art is great.
Most of the time, so I didn't really notice.
That what, Astro?
I was half asleep most of the time, so I didn't really notice.
Oh, I'm sitting here struggling to do, like, a higher pitch than Scottish accent. I'm, like, trying to do Fortune voice with Scottish accent.
Yeah, that's gotta be difficult.
It is. It's very difficult. Especially since I'm, like, I wasn't warmed up at all, and I've never practiced or attempted that before, so that was literally my first try ever to do it like that, which is why I just kept slipping into Burra.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, it occurs to me she probably would try that. Because it's an accent she knows.
Yeah, it's an accent she's very familiar with.
I remember Quetzal, he would always tell me, Fortune, you can't just be causing trouble left and right and center. Wait, Fortune, you can't just be causing trouble left and right and center. There we go. I was like trying to put more breath and higher pitch to it to make it sound more like Fortune's impersonating Quetzal. That's a skill I've been working on for a good while. Characters doing impressions of other characters. Chong, please. My cat just clawed the fuck out of me. But doing impressions of other characters.
You're just becoming your characters at this point.
Yeah, it's easier to do with, like, Kret. Because Kret's voice is very close to my own, so it's easier to, like, gauge the shift. Because Kret's voice is just me speaking deeper than normal and more through the nose. Yes. Or not through the nose at all. Actually, completely cutting off the nose. Kret is all throat. That I can hold my nose and he's almost the same.
Oh, I have the most dreadful voice. He's the most biggest piece of shit you'll ever see.
So what makes you say that? I never said that, jeez.
No, I've got one. I've got a character. Or not a character, a voice.
I mean, that wasn't a bad Kret impersonation.
No, it's not a Kret impersonation. That's, can't really do... Ooh, how how lovely.
Ooh, how dreadful.
Yes.
The Pegasus.
How dreadful. I would never do something like that.
Pegasus voice, Yuki boy.
And I've done it with a few people, and they've all expressed violent intentions towards
me. Damn. Which is weird, because that's just like a slightly deeper Pegasus impersonation.
Huh. Who's Pegasus?
From Yu-Gi-Oh?
I've never seen Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, look up... what was his first name? It was something crazy. Here, just...
Pegasus.
Pegasus. I'll look up, like, a compilation of, like, the best of Pegasus.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's Pegasus J. Maximilian Pegasus. Or Pegasus J. Crawford. Ow! Fucking hell, Sean. Yeah, Maximilian Pegasus was his name. But.
Maximilian.
Cat, stop. Please. For fuck's sake. Goodbye, people of the stream. We will figure this out and be back next week.